11:01 on the clock right there. And a Zoom to boot? Give me a sec. To get the charger. Girl's doing well. Alex, no barking. Okay, guys. Let's jump into it. This is gonna be a pick a card reading, 5 stacks. What would your current do if they bumped into your ex? So. Okay. What? What's going on? Yeah, okay, whoa, the energy's already coming through. Yeah, damn, that's awkward. Okay, let's get into it. How would they handle the interactions here? But yeah, we already did this reading. This is an updated version of it, so let's jump in. I'm here and I'm done. Okay. So yeah, how would they first of all, which X, right? I think that would be important to clarify. I'm hearing the name John. I'm hearing, is he with you? Damn, we're not even in the stacks and we're already channeling. Okay, so I'm seeing 22 people in the room. Let's get into it. Stack 1. Let's just get straight in. Actually, yeah. But we will have little indicators with the block. So stack 1, purple. Stack 2, we have like algae green. Stack 3 is red. Stack 4 is sky blue. Stack 5 is emerald green, like a darker green. Okay, Wizard of Oz green. Stack 1, we have the 2 of Cups separating the Strength in reverse. So which X are we talking about here? Could be a Leo Aquarius. Okay, Cancer. I don't know why this is getting funny now. I don't know. Just right off the bat, it's getting kind of silly. King Cups. Okay. I don't know why this is funny. It's like we're summoning their energy. Like, you rang? Like, where do I need to show up? Yeah, so, well, this is, yeah, theoretically, right? If you were to bump into them. They could have a lot of Cancer, Aquarius. They could have been a flirt baboon. But they still love you, but, like, they're a flirt baboon. They love you. But they're still... Not forever mine. OJ? Nah. It's forever a flirt baboon. It's like, that was the last you kind of... Yeah. Okay. Now, who is your current? Or who is about to be your current? We have the sun coming in as well. Like, they could have been kind of cocky or, like, maybe very attractive. I'm seeing something about Michigan University. The blue, navy blue, and yellow. I'm also seeing something about FedEx delivery. Yeah, they could have also been, flying. I'm hearing miles high. I don't know what that means, but yeah, they're flying around a lot on flights. It's like, they're always traveling. They could be hooking up a lot with a lot of different types of people, or some of you, they were into porn and that wasn't working for you and you just had to cut them loose. So yeah, what I'm seeing though, on the whole, they travel a lot. They kind of didn't really want to, explore why it was unfaithful to keep options open even in your mind. Maybe they were yeah, so okay, now who is your current? Could be someone here with Cancer as well. More on the Leo side, more like 4th deacon, 1st deacon, Cancer to Leo. Yeah, a lot of Leo. Your person, your current, or who's about to be your current is a lot of Gemini as well. They're very quick on their feet. I feel like your ex has more water. Heavier on the Cancer, heavier on the water. A little slower. I'm sorry to say it like that, but yeah, they were kind of like slow. Oh, dolls. Your current is more fiery. They could literally be like more physically built as well. They could have some Capricorn. They could run their own business. This person I see is like physically like a bit, their energy, their aura physically could be intimidating to most people, I would say. Interesting. They are also the Knight of Wands upright. So, okay. They could be older, but they have like a younger sort of, energy to them. They could be very fit as well. Okay, they're very, physically, they're in shape. Just clearing the sacral. I'm feeling kind of nauseous. Justice. They could be kind of scary guys. Some of you, they're in either a UFC fighter. Some of you, they're a police officer. They're in, yeah, they're definitely in law enforcement. They're very built. It's giving me the Rock a little bit. And Scorpion King right there, yeah. That's from someone. Yeah, they're kind of like, they're not afraid. They have maybe some battle scars, some battle wounds. Like, maybe they were even in the military. Like, they come off that way. It's like, when you see them, it's like, oh, I don't think I really want to mess with him. I hear it like that. Like, most broskies at the bar, they would probably pass on, yeah, hitting him upside the head at the back side. I don't know. Like, I see someone hitting someone's head from the back. Like, what, his hat? No. He would be like, yeah, he has like a very thick neck. Okay, this guy is very beefy. Your current or whatever. Yeah, he could have some scars, some... It's really giving me even, like, Samoan. Like, he has some body piercings or just something that indicates that he's just not to be messed with. Like, not today. Like, I keep seeing the Rock, literally. Yeah, he's very, like, also protective over you is what I see. And that's just the energy. I'm hearing the name Chris. Is like, that's kind of obvious. So, yeah. Six of Pentacles, he's physically built. And I see, like, some tattoos as well. So, people, maybe they judge by looking at him, but... Now, he's also very competitive, and I feel like he is aware of your ex, for some of you, not for everyone. But yeah, he's not stupid as well. He knows how to size people up, and he would easily be able to tell where this person is coming from and who they are and their energy. I think that they would honestly scare your ex. Like, really, really freak him out. Just, like, physically. I don't know. Your ex could be kind of silly sometimes, or like they're playing with fire. Maybe you found them to be kind of dense and like they don't really think ahead. They just kind of act very impulsively. Anyways, let's see here. How would your current behave around your ex in this particular ex if they had bumped in? He would. Okay, so let me say this. Your current, honestly, could make a whole mess of this person. So they're more like, listen, I'll be nice, I'll be kind, I'll be gentle to you, but like also, they want to rub it in their face a little bit. They are a little bit of a tease. But the interesting thing, I feel it may be a little bit unfair because they know that most people won't actually mess with them, so maybe they kind of bully him, okay, is what I'm hearing, given what also how he's treated you, okay? So whatever this ex did, like, this person is a little bit like, and I'm the one who walked out as, yeah, the nice guy who finished last. Like, it's a little bit like that, He would, like, want to be kissing you in front of him. I'm hearing that. Ooh, okay. I see him, like, yeah, I see him. Yeah. He wants to, like, glow you up in front of your ex. Like, this person, your current, wants to kiss all up on you. He's going to come in real close. Like, if you guys saw each other in, I don't know, yeah, somewhere. I'm even hearing a hotel. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing something about glitter. It's like he would want to pull you in really close to him and like start like showing that he's your man and like showing that he's your love interest and that he's taking it and he's not for taking it but not for granted. Okay, he's taking it all the way too. Okay, guys, he may even want to like. I think he's very proud of his physique and he's very, very proud of how he makes you feel physically. He would honestly want to start doing some stuff I'm hearing in the club right in front of him. Okay, the Eight of Cups in reverse. He's kind of risky like that, yeah. He wants to, like, show that... It's a little bit like, yeah, he wants to show that he wants to commit to you. Like, hi, like, yeah, I'm the dude who could get other ladies, but I want to be with her. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. So do we know this about your current? Okay, good to know. So, yeah, the Ace of Swords up. Woo! Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this guy is he's built like a Rocky Balboa. I see he sits like kind of like he's got wingspan, like when he just sits with his arms out. He is maybe very built, yeah. So yeah, it's like I think he's not prone to want to create drama, but he, yeah, it's easy for he wards drama off, honestly, just in a very simple way. Isaac, why are you crying, doll? Give me a second. He's kind of giving me like Alex. Okay. Like it's like he doesn't need to really prove like, you know, his Achilles heel or something like that. Oh, 11-11, yeah. But anyways, and I see his eye contact. He's making eye contact with your ex across the club. Yeah, they're looking at each other. But it's like, yeah, and your guy is like, it's like a movie. He wants your person to like watch him and you like a movie. Like, hey, yeah, this is how I handle ladies. I'm here like that. Okay. This is how I handle, like, you know, yeah, like, It's like he's kind of wanting to say something to him on the down low. All right, I'm hearing something about Miami. He wants to, like, trigger him a little bit. But, again, like, he knows he has the luxury that most people, I'm telling you, most people will not mess with your current. Like, I just keep seeing a little bit even of, like, veins in the neck. It's like 9 of Cups here. I'm not saying that that's the only thing that's intimidating, but it's his whole energy. Whoa, Isaac. Like, he, I'm hearing Juanita with a J. Just cleared on that. Yeah. It's a little bit like, here he wants to get your ex back. I'm hearing try me. Like, because he doesn't like how he treated you. Yeah. That's, yeah, but also it's a bit of competitive machismo in the club. I'm hearing that again. Ton of monocles. Yeah, I think your person has maybe a tattoo on their neck. It's a little bit like, I'm gonna act in a way that's a little bit doofus, like a little bit dumb, and then I want to see, will you assume that I'm really dumb though, and like you try to try me? It's like yeah, maybe your current is kind of cool. I feel your current. I'm hearing Leo. I'm seeing the number 8. Yeah, he has a lot of Scorpio and Leo. He's like, listen, I'm not afraid to fight you. I'm even hearing that. Okay, well, I'm not condoning that, but I am seeing that this person, like, he likes to sort of sit there and like he wants to see who assumes that he can't fight. Okay, so he's very proud of his physique. I'm hearing that as well. Like, okay, or his overall energy. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. Maybe he even drives like a really fast car. He would want to like kind of. He doesn't want to just like leave. I'm not gonna say this guy is not prone to drama. He may be. Your current, I'm talking. He likes to like kind of make a little scene, you know? He wants to drive in a little bit of like a circle around your ex right before you leave the parking lot. Yeah, it's like, this is how I handle my car and my lady. It's like, okay. Your ex is like fully sitting there like a lemur without a grapevine to swing to. I don't know. He doesn't know who to talk to. It's like he's just sitting around, yeah. Literally, look at this. Hangman in reverse. It's like, maybe I gotta go. Yeah. So here, I think maybe you and your person, you would make him uncomfortable, and he would have to leave. That's how I see it. I'm here in Beverly Hills. Maybe you guys are in a fancy dining space. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I see your current. Like he's plucking olives off of a little stick. Really slow, and like he's just chill, and he's looking at this other guy. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you're, yeah. I thought this said Betty Crocker. Betty Crocker's? Isn't she she bakes cookies? It's like, yeah, he's just sitting there baking his little cookies. But yeah, me and you are having a real full course meal. It's like he wants to, yeah, rub it in his face a little bit. That, you know, he can also maybe afford it. I don't know. Maybe it's a financial thing. I think that your ex really did you dirty, so... I think your ex kind of acted like he didn't need you. Yeah, maybe you told... Yeah, so... Justice. Yeah, he's like, look, I know how to treat a lady right here like that, yeah. And in addition to that, I'm also buff. I'm here... He's very proud, guys. Yeah, he's very proud. Yeah, yeah, so, okay. He likes any opportunity, like, you know... I'm telling you again, I see the wingspan, like, he's just sitting there, like... His arms are, like, very splayed. It's, like, a little bit like giving me Batman, Batwoman, Bat It, yeah, Batum. Those lashes, yeah, okay. You're looking kind of girly next to me. I hear that. I don't know. Your current, he's very masculine, yeah. He wants on the down low, like, make your person feel kind of triggered, and then he knows that he's not going to come towards him, though. So it's like, he wants to torture him a little bit, yeah. It's like he's trying to trigger him to come forward, but he's sitting in between you and your person. It's like he kind of wants to be like, see what you couldn't do. Oh my god, I feel like your current you guys, they are kind of prone to drama. Yeah, they do kind of want to like, yeah. I mean, it's not. Yeah, they're a little bit like, there's a word. They like to stir fire a little bit. they have a little like a little bit of like a little devil in them, okay? Like they like to sort of, you know, there's a word in Farsi, shaytun. They like to kind of, it literally translates as the devil. Like they like to kind of spur a little bit. Yeah, I feel pressure on the heart chakra. Like they sometimes maybe when they were younger they would get into some fights, you know. They have a history, I think, your current. So anyways, it's like a little bit like, yeah, okay. So let's move on. Thank you so much for tuning in, Stock 1. I'm here in Beetlejuice. Is that a movie? Haven't seen it. Some of you, he's like holding the car door open for you to get in. Some of you, he's fully like hoisting you up a ladder. Wow. I don't know what kind of restaurant or bar that is, but yeah, your person, your current wants to show off specifically that they have physical strength with you, and that they can like handle you. Like they want to, like, they're kind of lifting you, and then they're looking back at him a little bit like, hey. No, I'm not sweating. I don't have a single bead of sweat on my my top brow. Like, I hope you saw. And I hope you saw how you treated her. Didn't win her over for you. Like, she didn't win you to her. I don't know, whatever. But all right, like, it's like you maybe have to kind of be like, all right, well, let's go. Because I think your current, like, he likes to sit there. He just wants to sit there and like piss him off. He's not confrontational, like directly one-on-one. I'm hearing high end. Yeah, I think you guys would probably meet your ex at a high-end restaurant. That's the likelihood, like, of where you would meet. Probably a high-end restaurant. I see a big grand piano. Like, your current probably would want to take you to some really nice, like, restaurant with a grand piano. And he kind of wants to, like, lift the grand piano. He wants to start, I don't know, grand piano bodybuilding in the restaurant. Guys, it's something like that. Okay, I'm going to pull a little bit further. Would your current ever get into a full-blown, like, a physical fight with your ex? He may taunt him. He would spit some. Yeah, he would spit some. He would spit something towards this person. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like low key. Maybe you're a singer. No pun intended. Like maybe you're playing on the grand piano. Maybe you play, I don't know, shows or whatever. He's sitting around the grand piano and like low key he wants to like just kind of with one hand like start to forklift the piano, and like he's looking at him like, yeah, I don't know, it's something like that. He's maybe protective over you. He's maybe even your bodyguard or something. Okay. I'm hearing, isn't she great? It's like, yeah, I see him has his hand on something. Maybe the piano is a metaphor, but he has his hand like on you maybe. Okay, yeah, and he's looking at your person. Okay, like, yeah, so he's holding the fort. Interesting. Yeah, I see a piano, though. I do. Very interesting. He's kind of, I'm hearing hockey. He keeps looking over at him. So eye contact is important for your current. Like, he likes to kind of have understanding of the space, okay, the physical scope. I think that he would cuss him out, though. I am hearing that. I don't know. King of Pentacles? Yeah, but look at this. Okay, your current is a King of Pentacles. You need to know that. You probably already know that. But yeah, if you don't, and the person who's coming in, who would be a current to your ex, is a King of Pentacles. All right, yeah. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. He doesn't like to fight, but I feel he would if he needed to. I mean, but he's not stupid about it. Like, I don't think he would do it inside of the bar. He would not want to get into trouble. I'm hearing that as well. He's not stupid, but like he would first try to argue with yeah, I'm hearing speaking, and then yeah, I'm hearing armadillo squad. I don't know. You and your armadillo squad. I don't know what that means. It sounds tribal. Okay, so let's just get a little bit further. Could be past life. Mir, did you paint these 4 walls? Or did she? Yeah, so I think your person stands up for you. And, like, yeah, so anyways, now, what else? So I want to put one more card. Like, what is the extent that this would lead to, if it needed to? Okay, like, without a doubt, 100%. Your person, either your current has tattoos or piercings. I'm seeing, like, really big hoop piercings. Yeah, he's going to start talking nicely at first, and then he's going to start taking the nighttime bedtime story to a bit of a higher decibel volume. He's talking low in the club. I think your person would probably escalate rather quickly. He doesn't wait for that. I'm hearing, yo, butterfly trap. I don't know, what does that mean? Maybe he's a UFC fighter. He knows some, like, moves. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Three swords in reverse. Yeah, he would set. I see him just rolling up a bit of some sleeves here, and needing to. Yeah, needing. I'm hearing Tyrone. They don't call me Tyrone for no reason. He's gonna go outside. I'm hearing into the alleyway. Oh man, I'm hearing pick up your beer, pick up your things, my son. Yeah, he's gonna ask him to go outside. Okay, no, he's pissed. I do see him wiping something off of his cheeks. Okay, maybe he was having a nice dinner with you, some of you. Yeah, and this person is trying to really wind him up. It's like, I need to see you outside. Okay, well, UFC, like, yeah. Professor. It's like giving me professor meets UFC. It's like, because he's trying to be, I don't think he wants to argue, but it's like, he's getting pissed off. Maybe this guy is like talking a little bit in his ear. Under his breath. Yeah, I could have swore I just heard like a strong boom. This person is gonna go in the alley. Okay, yeah, I see your person has a thick neck. Like, hit the girth of his neck. Oh my god, like, it's giving me Alex. Have you seen y'all see Alice's necks? He's got two necks worth. His neck is thicker than Jade's neck. Like, it's like up to his ears a little bit for some. Yeah, maybe it's at the gym. Yeah, because it sounded like someone was dropping weights. I keep hearing butterfly. Yo, you see Persephone still as yours or what? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's getting pissed. Okay, for some of you. I don't know. This may happen. I don't know. I mean, I'm not hoping, but it is whatever needs to be. I'm hearing something about New Year's. Yo, you know she's like here for New Year's. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing Greg. I think that this is a time where your ex never had met this guy. So he never had the pleasure of experiencing the fear that is prone when it comes across him in not a good way, like to him. Yeah, so your current is very scary. I think it's a physical thing. It's a physical thing. Extremely intimidating, and it's like, so he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know who he was like gonna mess with here. Maybe he heard that you're gonna be there with your person. He never thought that you'd be dating someone like this. I'm here, whoa, like Michael. I'm hearing that. Knight of Wands upright. I was just sitting next to you. Yeah, he was talking maybe some smack like on the low key between you guys. He could be like a waiter every time he's like throwing some hostile shade. So let's just get a little bit more though before the yeah, your person, if he had to, he would throw a punch y'all with the 6 months. I'm not saying he should do that, but I feel like he's not scared. Okay, that's the point. He's not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. He's not shy. Your current. I think you would know that though. I feel like he probably does have history in the army or something in the Navy. I'm even hearing that. He's coming from this place of yeah, like needing to be protective even. I'm hearing that. Okay, maybe it's cool. So 50 Cent. Yeah, it is giving me a little bit right, like 50 Cent. Maybe it's also, but it's not just purely like peacock feathers here. It's also like psychologically, I think he's trying to understand. I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like step in between us, like with your discus throw? Okay, yeah. So maybe it is a physical thing, competition a little bit, like because maybe he sees your person trying to show up being almost like a homewrecker. Your ex is like, are you trying to show up and like out muscular me? It's like that's a little bit what. Yeah, maybe because he doesn't like that. He's showing up trying to maybe even look like him. Maybe he does know. He started to come through with these, like, yeah, curled sleeves, like, a little bit, like, it's like, we're dating, Army. What are you trying to do? Yeah, so it was a little bit, like, he needs to show him a little bit the way to the door. Like, if he cannot walk through it with chastity, I'm hearing that, and dignity, like, and respect, I'm hearing all of that. It's like, what are you trying to say? Like, think about your actions a little bit, yeah. So, I think he's, like, a sergeant or something, or, like, a lieutenant, yeah. I do see an ambulance here, guys, like, I think this guy is like probably a pro fighter. Like if he needed to be, maybe it's tactical. Maybe he knows like martial arts, or he knows, maybe it's for safety. He did like cadet training. I don't think I'll repeat like that he resorts to that, but like he knows different parts of the body that is defense moves. Yeah, he would know. I mean, and I think people feel that about him. Like, I didn't think that it was gonna be like you. Okay, yeah. So he did not think, which is interesting. It's like, so then, wait, so what if it wasn't him? Then who would you be trying this on? Yeah, Two of Pentacles, yeah. So I think your person may have to give him a little bit of, like, a teaching. A little bit of, like, an explanation here of, yeah, his own. Yeah, maybe he's gonna give him like a so-called whooping. I'm hearing that. Oh, y'all, I'm not saying that we should be doing these things, but it's like you need to, yeah, learn that that's disrespectful. Like she moved on, and yeah, you need to like show up with respect and dignity. If you're gonna show up, it's like he's gonna run away. I feel, yeah, I'm gonna pull a little bit on that. Where's your ex going after this interaction? Because I think most people maybe wouldn't do this. Like they maybe even your ex was kind of, because I don't see your ex was like scrawny by any means, but yeah, I think your ex was kind of assuming that he could even, I don't know, it's giving me homewrecker, it's giving me disrespectful, and your person wants to teach him a lesson. 5 swords, queen, return it, clear throw, chakra. Yeah, he'd be like, oh shoot, sorry, I didn't know what I was thinking, Queen of Cups. But yeah, he's gonna say something like, but she like was in love with me. He kind of wants to say that you still like him. I hear that. That's for some. He wants to be like, we kind of like, though, yeah, we had a Queen of Cups moment, but this is just an explanation. I think he would run away. Yeah, I think your current would try to talk to him like, do you realize that, yeah, you strung her along? I'm even hearing that. I do see him throwing something. He wants us to freak him out. Like, okay, now move. He doesn't have to do much, guys. Even the air on his throw, yeah, of that punch is pretty scary. Like, he's just like, whoa. No, your ex is a little bit like goofballish, because I think that he would kind of still try to argue something here instead of being like, you're right. That was screwed up of me. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Anyways. This is like it sounds like a fantasy, but for some of you, I mean, maybe this will happen. I see something about Italy. Yo, you know I'm Italian? I hear that. Oh man, yeah. Okay. You know I got magnums? What? Oh no. I don't know what that means, guys. Okay, hold on. Let's just get like, what does this mean? I see something about Italian ice. Yo, it's freezing outside. You're making me come outside and I want to enjoy my dinner with my girl. Okay, whoa. I do see him with like a little like bracelet. His arms are... He's frickin' built, guys. His forearm, it's like, you didn't know muscles existed there. It's like they're very thick. Thick forearms, yeah. It's a little bit like, why are you like, yeah, you're kind of like messing with me for no reason. 5 wands in reverse, getting me out of my like, my jam. I was having a moment. Yeah, this guy just walked down the alley. He's like kind of arguing with this guy. Okay, so let's just go further. He has a long braid down the back. Would this ever happen, guys? Let's see. Is this like something that may happen? I think for the majority of you, the most that may happen between these two is a spat. Okay, like an argument, communication, but. Yeah, maybe even the cops may be called. Just saying. Like, there may have to be intervention. I don't think that it... Yeah, and I think that it would end amicably. I don't see, like, a major issue. There's a truck. Just show you. All right. So it's kind of giving me the cops would also assist in that. Like, guys, just, yeah, shake it off. It's like, all right, maybe your person does know the cops as well. And they're just like, bro, like, don't fuck this guy up. I'm hearing that. Maybe they know him. Anywho. All right. That was stack 1. Thank you for tuning in. Stack 2, we have, let's just quickly get some charms. No, let's get into stack 2. You see my forceps? I think he does like moments where he can feel like he can kind of have like his, you know, gorilla in the mist moment. He likes it. He does. I'm telling you, he does a little bit like the drama. I swear it's giving me Alex. Like, Alex, he likes to hear his own bark. Anyways. He likes to test out his lung capacity. Okay. Anyways, I am not condoning violence, and I'm not saying that that is the way to do it or to go, but yeah, this is just... Some of you, your person's a firefighter. He can, like, even, like, I feel he can, like, run up a flight of stairs real fast. Like, if he needed to. He say something to me? Okay, let's get further. Oh, I know he didn't say something to me. Okay, yeah, it's like... But again, like, he's not, I repeat, he's not going to resort to fighting him. He's just going to, like, walk over there and, like, kind of... Because he also likes the interaction. He doesn't want to... His plan is not to fight. Okay, so, I don't know. It sounds like an important conversation. Between you two, maybe this is you got, like, a notorious situation, and you're wondering what would go down there. Maybe they're both, like, about to meet up even. I don't know. So, okay. Do be careful. This is a video for entertainment purposes only, we'll say it. Now, stack 2. I'm here in Quintas. I think your current also likes the more verbal spat side as well. Like, they're not just, like, the Hulk, you know? They're also the Hulk with his hand on the dictionary. Like, he likes to use words. Like, he likes to, like I say it again, he likes to understand people as well first. It's like, I want to understand, like, I'm not just going to be out here trying to just throw some punches. Okay, or like that. But if you put your finger in our fruit punch one more time. I think your person also is kind of funny. He likes to laugh. It's not like, yeah. So, and he's smart. I think that maybe he has a hookup. He has good clout with the legal justice system. Listen, I don't know. It's like, he is not gonna fight someone just for whatever. So it's like, maybe he's a cop. I'm not saying that they can get away with stuff, but if he is, like, he feels that he is, I'm hearing, worthy of justice. Lord, what does that mean? Are you guys dating someone? Maybe they have, like, yeah, maybe they have, yeah, I do see for somebody they're, like, a Secret Service agent or something. Which would make sense, because, yeah, they maybe, like we say, like, they know martial arts, and they know self-defense tactics. Like, they're one of the fit FBI agents, like, where they have to go through those strenuous sort of activities, yeah, for fitness trainings and these type of things. It's like spy agent. It's like James Bond for some. And this person, it's kind of like the, again, not saying that this is just, but like, cops report to these guys. So it's kind of giving me a little bit like that wouldn't really be his greatest concern, but he's not trying to do that. I'm kind of curious. Can I get a little bit on your current? I mean, what is that about? The moon. Yeah, I think he's undercover, guys. Like, he could easily, guys, I think he's really, some of you, he's really enmeshed in. It's like, they would take his side. Like, I feel that your person is not, like, a bad guy. I feel like oh man, you know, some of you, he may get into something with your ex, like, actually, but I don't see him getting in trouble again with I see justice, like, but there may be a moment. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing Justin, like, it's reminding me of these FBI agents on the train in DC. I don't know if you guys heard the news, but yeah, they got into, like, a sparring war on the subway. There were 2 FBI, this is, like, real news. You would think it's a movie, but, yeah, they really got into it on the subway. This was a few months ago. And so, it's giving me a little bit, like, and then they were like, oh, we're investigating what went down. Like, no one got arrested. But yeah, so, they was with guns. Anyway, so, clearing the site roll. I think it might be something like that. I don't know. They're both, oh god, my head. Maybe they're both FBI agents, like, but I think maybe they know, like, we wouldn't go to, like, we wouldn't get called out for that, for, like, amongst each other. Not sure, guys. I think that the cops, though, like, they wouldn't arrest him. Like, maybe it's a legal thing or a political thing. I'm out. I'm good. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. Enjoy your James Bond drama. Talk to him. So, okay. So who's your ex? I feel this is the same. Okay, some of you have some overlap. Like, everyone in the town hall knows, like, he's a good guy. It's like, he's one of the, like, top firefighters. Like, they know that they trust him for safety. It's like, oh, if he's beating someone up, then it means that, you know, like, if he's beating someone up, then he is like, he's not, he means well. Like, I hear it's something like that, you know. It's like, they trust him. I'm hearing Big Manny on the block. I do see a cop car, black and white. Return it, clear through shower. I don't know where there are black and white cop cars, but yeah. I think LA? For some reason, I don't feel that's a DC thing. I haven't seen a black and white cop car in DC, so I don't know. I think it might be LA. I think they may have a hookup. So anyways, bye. Now, stack 2, Jesus, like, or some kind of infiltration in the system. I'm hearing media. They control, like, what is broadcasted even. So maybe they would know how for it not to get out, but they don't take advantage necessarily, per se. They don't want to be, publicly acclaim for this interaction. I'm hearing that especially. So, I think this guy would like squeeze his arm and just like threaten him like a little bit, like, hey, you see how strong I am? Like, just yeah, don't be coming around here. I don't know, maybe he didn't know how strong he was. Maybe he was trying to kind of test him and taunt him, and then your guy just took him by the hand and kind of like squeezed, and he got scared. I hear that. I'm sorry. We're keep going on and on. We're still on stack 1. Okay. Maybe that's gonna be something, guys, that whole interaction, and you know about it even. I don't know. Again, yeah, so I see a smoothie. Yeah, maybe he's showing up at the gym again. Like, maybe your ex is even, like, you have a restraining order against him, and this time you brought your current to the gym with you, and your current is gonna really score some things away. Okay, like, don't, I see him sipping on a smoothie, and he turns around. Oh, he's here? That's him? It's like, yeah, so that's for someone specific there, but, maybe he owns the gym. Could be a metaphor too, but yeah, maybe he owns the gym and he's like, listen, no one's gonna tell him that he has to like leave the premises except for me. So, yeah, he has some clout. Stack 2. Who is your ex? Well, now we're on stack 2. Even though I feel we still have more on stack 1. Shoot. I feel that, okay, guys, your current is very patient. They're not, like I say it again, they're not wanting drama, like, I want to actively get into an argument. Maybe this happened and they have to explain this maybe to the cops, but I think that they would get off of that, whatever that is. Like, they're not going to, go to jail for that, I don't think. They're not going to be incarcerated for that. Let's go in the sake roll. Leona, yeah. Maybe some of you are wondering, like, what is going to happen between these two. I see someone with a braid. I don't think it's going to be drawn out. I feel like he is innocent, actually. I feel like he was maybe, if anything, defending you, okay? Because maybe there is a restraining order. And it's like, this guy keeps showing up. And he showed up at the gym and, like, yeah, I'm hearing my girlfriend was scared for her safety. I'm hearing that. Okay, some of you, it's like, he has, yeah, this guy, your ex may be a little bit crazy. Like, he's coming through with some threats, like, to you, and then you told him, hey, on DM on Instagram, my current's gonna show up if you do that again. And then he's showing up, and it's like, but yeah, I feel like your current has some name made for himself, but, he's not interested in, I see a woman with a witch hat and purple leggings. She's literally dressed like a witch, and she has long blonde hair with the all black outfit, except for the purple pants. You know, and she's walking with this guy. Interesting. She's walking behind him. She's taking a picture of him in front of some place. So, your current is not interested in making news, return it, but they're also not going to take advantage of the fact that they probably wouldn't, if that makes sense. Stack to him. Return it. Yeah. There's something about their name. Maybe they don't want to lose their badge. Yeah. King of Pentacles fell on the floor. Like, if he were tried, guys, I mean, he is assumed by most to return it. He's assumed by most to be innocent. I don't know who would be exempt from most assumption, but yeah, he, for whatever reason, it's like giving me, like, if the cops heard, it's like, oh, there's a brawl. It's like, who is in the brawl? Oh, so-and-so. It's like, oh. Yeah, well, it must be for some reason. I hear like that. I'm hearing something about China porcelain. Chinese porcelain doll. Clear it in the crown again. Interesting. Maybe it's energetic. Maybe the protection is on astral. Okay. Stack 2. King of Wands. King of Pentacles. No, that's from the, yeah, stack 1. So 4 of Pentacles. The 5 of, your current, your ex. Your current your ex, your current, your ex. What's going on with your ex? Gemini. Taurus. You're not sure if you're still with your ex, some of you. A lot of Aquarius. Did this person ghost you? This person never said what you guys were. You're like, I'm kind of moving on. Return. I'm hearing Chris again. Love and light, just clearing throat chakra, clearing the crown. They are kind of like not really telling you what the potential is between you two, and you kind of like slightly moved on. You're not sure if this person would ever come back though. You have no idea what's going on with your ex. I'm hearing Count Fuckula. What? He and you maybe hooked up a lot. I see you feel a little random. It's like, what are we gonna do now? It's like, I think you and this person had a lot of intense lust sex. But you're not really in alignment, and I think you know that. I mean, yeah, you gotta be dense to not realize that. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's obvious that something is not working here. Like, suddenly he stops talking. Suddenly he stops texting you. Suddenly it's like very hot cold. Like, there was a very strong interaction point, and then he dropped off with the 4 of swords and the 2 of swords in reverse. But then it's like giving me a little bit like strong Aquarius. Like, then you're kind of okay with it though. It's like, huh? Wait, but what? Why are we okay with like almost no standards? It's like you guys were basically like just friends with benefits. So now, can I get signs? I get strong Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. We're seeing, yeah. I think like he's a horrible communicator. I'll just be very honest, and I feel like you also possibly don't have standards that you should when it comes to communication. Like, oh, it's okay. He didn't tell me where he is. It's like, you guys literally just like, I don't know, hooked up, and then he's just like in those jeans. We're not sure if it's genuine though. It's like, is he being honest? It's like, I don't know. It's like, you don't know what's going on with this man. I'm hearing that. I don't know. It's like, okay. Now what's going on with your ex? It's like, but guys, it's like, I feel he strung you along and then he left you somewhere and then you're just still there. Like, for years and years, you're just sitting there not moving. I see a red car. Again, the devil. You could have Capricorn. Alex, no putty on the bed, right? You know that, doll. Okay, I'm just making sure. Is giving me Hamster Charles. You left him. Remember, I thought you was gonna stay there with the cage. It's like, no, sweetie, I gotta go. Remember that? Yeah, there's a lot of assumption here. A lot of like, we're not talking. I think some of you letting this person drag you along. But anyways, that's just not the point. Right now, right? At least, the devil. It's like, I feel like you felt a little bit like a hookup buddy. You were just laying in bed looking into his eyes and he just left, and then you just like didn't ask him where he's at. Like, none of that. It's like giving me a little bit like concubine energy a little bit. Yeah, I mean, return it. Concubine, like a little bit out of your mind a little bit with the hangman, like kind of out of it, like Neptune. Like, some of you, maybe you were even on a drug or something. It's like, I'm getting random time waster energy, even Seven of Pentacles. Just, I mean, what are we doing? What are you doing? Just laying there. It's like, I don't know. Some of you, you're under his spell or something. That's how it seems. You're just feeling sexy and you're just like laying next to him. Anyway, so I think you both have a lot of Aquarius. Now, who is this current? Is there a current? It's like kind of ironic because I feel like it almost like you're not sure if you're a cheater. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, but like, you're not sure if you're a cheater to someone who strung you along and like left you there. It's like, you don't have the terms or conditions for any relationship. I think it's either your ex or even your current. It's like, I don't know if I'm breaking the so-called relationship laws. It's like, huh? Some of you, because you're not sure. I'm hearing something about Artichoke. I don't know if he's coming back. It's like, what the hell happened to your self-worth? I'm gonna be very honest. Because I mean, this person is telling you kind of like it's like they're a little. You're beating to the tempo of their drum, but where are you at? Like it's like you are either feeling very much that you were a booty call to the other guy and he's completely gone, or you are cheating on him by moving on. Do you see the energy? Just curious why we keep typing and retracting messages. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, turn. Not sure about that. 8 of Cups. It's like maybe you feel you're in some subliminal relationship with this guy, like, and you're just not sure anymore. You're not sure if there is an open door or if it's closed. It's like you're giving me a little bit confused and lost. Okay, like very confused, wandering in the halls of potentially love or potentially not love. The High Priestess. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm smelling weed. I think you need to get your shit together. I'm gonna be very honest to you. Okay, you need to get your shit together. You need to ground yourself. This person and you are going to. I mean, be very frank here. You have the potential to really, really get drawn out at sea with this person. And you won't be able to really understand really much more other than this is the type of couple you guys may even, quite frankly, start going destitute. The longer you keep up with this, okay, like if you and this person keep up with whatever you're doing, okay, this like you're smoking together and then something random, like you're losing your sense of mind, okay? Anyways, your current, who's your current now? Whew, smelling a lot of weed here. Smells like skunk. 10 of Pentacles. Well, I'm hearing that you're not sure. Okay, I want to tell you. I think that you're right in that you're wondering if this is where you need to be at. I think that you need to clear your energy and ground yourself. And you need self-care time. This is definitely a red flag. If we don't know who the ex is, if they're an ex, we don't know who the current is, if they're current, we're not sure really who we are. You're kind of being flung around, guys, with a string. Okay? Like between random partners. You know, and I think that it's like you're not even sure if you have like almost no idea how your ex would handle. Oh, God. Okay, you are physically like in lust. You're not in love. You are under the. You have entity attachments to your ex still. That's why you feel you're cheating on them because you still have entity. Yeah, you do. You have cord attachments, and there are entities involved in this connection with your ex. So you didn't clear them. Yeah, so you still feel. Yeah, something physical, okay? And you're feeling that your ex still kind of misses you physically and he wants it with you. Alex! That's enough! So it's like you're feeling that this is not over because of that, but that's not what maybe necessarily you need or what you want. So you have a lot of mutable energy and I think you're easily impressionable. So doesn't mean you can't change that. Just reinforce your energy, ground your energies, right? Ground your romanticism if you can because you want to. Don't do it just because of this reading, but you know, if you are in a space to do that karmically, and if that's in your contract, that is, return it. Some of you, a relationship is not what you need right now. All right, you need to like remember that you go where you go, you know, because I see you a little bit lost puppy energy, like people just kind of, oh, he's here now, he's taking me, okay, it's like you're not someone who needs another person, okay? If you're with someone, it's because, yeah, you're grounded. But, yeah, Ace of Swords, like, you're kind of waiting for this person to be someone to you who can tell you more of what... It's, like, a little bit like psychology of, like, slavery, love and light. It's like you're enslaved a little bit. And it was a past life energy for some of you, maybe. But it's not... I'm not getting that your ex... It's like your ex is also enslaved. And it's like, so he's getting you into the matrix. That's what I really see. Your ex is like, has been indoctrinated, and he's getting you into the matrix. Some of you used to smoke with him or something like that, and like he's listless, and then his listlessness is like you're just going with the flow with his wave. It's like, honey, you have your own board. I mean, or fly like a bird. You need to get yeah, maybe out of that environment, return that reality, so-called reality. Nothing is clear. Everything is nebulous here. King of Pentacles upright, the Empress in reverse. You're giving your energy away actively. Okay. Now, I do feel, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. I feel like that's what Spirit wants as a message for you, all right? Bye. Let's get into stack 3, the red. This guy walks out with red. That's so funny right there. Just so bright in black pants. Okay, and this woman with children, one's wearing pink, one wearing purple, and she's wearing green. So, who's your ex? Queen of Pentacles reverse. Earth sign. I'm hearing, okay, I'm fine. Delete, 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 delete. Two of Cups upright. Maybe someone has anxiety here. Maybe over you or vice versa. If you broke up with this person, there was a lot of like, I do feel some trauma here. You guys had some trouble really finding your bearings. Okay, like it was really hard most likely to get to the point where you could call this person an ex. So, yeah, they could have been a Taurus. I think that you really almost, like, saw yourself with this person. Maybe you were even married or you were engaged. Return the energy. I see a river. You realize, wow, this person's not there for me in the way I thought that they were. Okay. And it was traumatic for some. Like, it made you kind of feel you couldn't trust again. Like, yeah, you were slightly maybe just depressed even after this for some time. Okay, you could have gone through the Dark Knight. Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like your whole world, like, was reconfigured in your eyes. Like, you almost didn't know, like, what was real anymore. You kind of felt embarrassed even. I fell in love and, like, wow, they treated me like that. King of Cups in reverse, Eight of Wands upright. There. Yeah, Star in reverse, Two of Cups upright. You kind of felt kind of silly. Like, wow, I'm silly. I literally just got taken advantage of. I'm even hearing that. Or I gave so much and then that's kind of what it led to. Like, I was silly to fall in love like that. Two of Cups upright. Now, can I get a little more on them? Two of Pentacles. A lot of Taurus. Yeah, I think that maybe this person... Nine of Pentacles. They could have had an easier time with the breakup, perceptively. I see an oil tanker. Someone here is a truck driver. They drive, like... Wow, there's snow falling, guys. It's the first snow of the season. It's beautiful. They drive long distance, or you do. Truck driving. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Yeah. That's your ex. Libra. Sag. Very independent. Virgo. Some Scorpio. Taurus. Pisces. A lot of Sag. No. Yeah. It's clear. They're very independent. They could have a lot of fire in the chart. They travel a lot as well for distance, for long distance, for work. Interesting. I feel like they could easily kind of get you off their mind, but you felt more like you were just being left behind a little bit, if that makes sense, like abandoned, potentially. Like you're just kind of left there, sitting there. Now, who's your current? Leo. King of Pentacles. Oh, very different person. This person, the snow keeps going from very, very, like, erratic flurry to, like, stabilize, like, calm. Ching, 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 ching. Snowfall. Yeah, so this person here is more reliable, is less of like a so-called free-spirited type. They have more earth energy, more Leo. You feel more safe around this person. Hey, Sage. You feel... Return it in the crown. They don't bother you in the way that maybe your ex did with the Freedom. I'm here with an even freedom of speech thing. I'm not sure what that's about. I think your ex was kind of too wild for you. I'm hearing Brianna. Like maybe your ex here was just I'm seeing a pogo stick. Like they you never could feel safe with them. And while you appreciated that they were so free spirited, like it was not conducive for you guys to have a connection. I see a wheelchair. So, but this other person with the Leo and the Earth, a lot of Taurus and Leo, sometimes I'll be very honest, maybe sometimes you do get a little bored. But at least you trust them, you know? And it's like, I know he's not going to be like, you know, after 10 years, hey, I feel like I want to go and like travel the world and I don't want nobody with me. It's like, what? Sorry, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more like stable. Yeah, Six of Wands. Virgo, Taurus, a little more matter of fact, but respectful, I'm hearing as well. Just to clarify who they are. And then, yeah, if they were to meet up, then what? Four of Wands. I think your current is, I'm hearing legally minded. Interesting. He's not, I'm hearing Adriana. He's not about, I think he's kind of serious. Sometimes he has serious demeanor. He's not really about drama. And I feel like sometimes he is a little bit of like a he's very cynical sometimes. Your current. He's dry a little bit. He is just like gonna look at people who do so-called dumb stuff and is just like, I don't understand that. Like, but I think sometimes you do miss the whirlwind romance energy of the Sagittarius. Is this resonating with anyone here? Sometimes, like, because these two are very different, so it's like, how did you? It's like you're. It's between extremes. Sometimes you're tempted to like kind of like return to this other person. I don't know, but I feel like they're not really wanting a relationship. The Sagittarius. Um, it's almost like, can I be honest? Like they're both karmic because they neither one of them really. It's almost like you feel like alone in a different way with this guy. If this is resonating, can you type chapitas? I don't know what that means. Chapitos? Chop chop, chapitos. It's like maybe this guy is more like militant and it's like boring a little bit. It's like it's almost making you want to run back to this other guy sometimes. Just being honest, like you don't really need, it's like you kind of don't need a man. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Sometimes you feel this person may something about Harvard, they maybe are like literary, they're really into like legal stuff. I keep hearing that again, like, but then you're just like, what am I doing with this person? Okay, guys, story time, because I got to share this with you guys, and it's remind me of this. This is the metaphor. Okay, it's a metaphor, and I feel like it does mirror. So the other day, for some time, I've been seeing this bed online because I'm in the market for a new bed. I've been sleeping on the floor with my mattress ever since we moved. Because yeah, my old bed, like they took it apart and it's time for that to go. I turned it into a closet. But yeah, basically, I am in the market for a new bed. And so I saw this bed online and I totally fell in love with it at first sight. I was like, oh my God, yes. That's the one. Then I noticed though that size was a twin and I like the aesthetic of that. But then I realized that aesthetic is a twin size and I'm like, oh. So then I'm like, okay, well, do they make a queen? They don't make a queen of that style, but they make a full. And then so I was like, okay, well, obviously I'll do the full. Then I saw a picture of the full, and the full is different dimensions, and it's just got a different aesthetic. But I'm like, like I shouldn't just get it for size. Like I really fell in love with the look and the aesthetic of the twin. But I don't know if it's functional for me. I don't know if it's going to be entirely functional. It's a bunk bed. So now I'm like, it's like, why would I just get the full so that it's functional, but then it's not gonna really, it's not what I wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew that that was the full size, I don't think I would get it. Anyways. You feel like this guy is kind of the full, but the style then changes and it's not what you wanted. It's like, am I just trying to do, like, my ex but better, like making it work for me? It's like, but that was my ex and like that's just who he is, and like maybe you need someone entirely different. Some of you, your current reminds you of your ex. It's almost like your ex but just a little with a twist. But then it's like, but then I don't really, it's like I think you're logical about it. Maybe you're thinking logically, like I don't really want to be with this person though. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying a little bit? I don't know how to describe this. Hi, Alex. Yeah, so I figured a twin is cool because then it can maximize the vertical space. The queen right now is too big for me. It's just too big. There's too much bed. I don't need all of that mattress space, so and I feel like a full is more comfortable with the way that the slats lay. For however reason, it's much more comfortable when I used to have a full. So, yeah. But sheesh, I mean, a twin is just maybe way too small. So it's like, I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, I'm thinking of that right here. This is what it's making me think. So I'm like, oh, unless I'm gonna get the twin, the original of what it was, like, there's no point, like, just to have that bed. But the style changes, so the way that the proportions are, it changes the whole vibe of it. So yeah, getting a full of that bunk bed style is not maybe like gonna work for me, and I just have to admit that. I think that this person, guys, I think that this person is gonna bore the shit out of you. I'll be very honest. Your current. I know this is not the point of this reading, but Lord, I think you're gonna be so bored out of your mind, and you're gonna resent, honestly, and it's gonna make you want to go back to that other person more. Your ex. I'm hearing something about rabbit tail. Rabbit's foot is lucky. It's like, if I can't have that, I don't want it at all, a little bit. So maybe you need to just be single. Like, maybe being single will be better than being with the twin. With the twin. Maybe the single would be better than being with the Sag X, like, if they didn't work at all. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like trying to, like, have that, but just changing them, and then it's like, but then having a, it's like, how do we say, it just changes the whole vibe. Like, he's meant to be that person, like, we can't change him as well, is what I'm hearing. And neither would you want to, is what I'm hearing. Okay. We're going in circles. I'm hearing Adam. Yes, and the square table is on the way too. So, but yeah, it's this bed I really got to figure out the most of all, because also, like, if I do get that bed, it's going to be a whole schlep and a whole shebang bang to take it apart. If I do want to move it, or, you know, I just don't know if I'm going to feel like silly in a twin. Like, going from a queen to a twin. But the aesthetic is just like, oh, and like, it's a bunk bed. So maybe it would be like giving me some of my space. I'm hearing something about Australia. Like, I don't know, y'all. So, yeah. Can you imagine me in a bunk bed? Anyway. We'll see, guys. But yeah, I do feel like, I'm hearing, perch. Why, baby? You are babies. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, now let's go on to this. Yeah, so I feel like that's just side note. I feel like if you were to... I feel your current's very logical in ways that I don't think they're for you guys. I think that it makes you feel stable, but at a cost. Yeah, I feel like a bunk bed would be cool. Alright, my loves. So, now, yeah, I think that if these two were to interact with one another, like, you would automatically, like, let me tell you, I think your current would be, like, trying to just get you kind of off of him, like, logically. But you kind of miss your ex, like, if we're really down to it, like, in the sense of, hey, Isaac, come here, doll. You miss your ex because of, like, the positive things. You're not... How do we say? You're not wanting to that experience again. However, like... It's not like you dislike your ex, okay? I feel like we're going in circles. Yeah, I see a FedEx truck. Maybe there's overlap between, what was it, the first act? I mean, that song, Bad, J Holiday, like, maybe you miss the sex. Like, there are things that you can't say you don't miss. Like, it's like, I'm dumb. Like, I feel like you would just be like, I'm so stupid for walking away from him. If you met him again, this is so honest, y'all. I just have to be so honest. Like, if you met him in next to your current, you just be like, I don't want to go home with my current. I miss him. I'm hearing that. Oh, man. But it's because of the comparison. The side by side. If you were single and you bumped into your ex, then maybe you would be like... Yeah, I feel like that's really the metaphor. Like, then you wouldn't really miss him like that. You'd be like, I know what... So I think being single is better than being with your current. Some people, I know they watch these reads with their current, but like, love and light. Listen, I gotta be so honest, all right? I'm not here for anything but it. Here for honesty. Your current is not really exciting. Excuse me. Your current is not really exciting. Your current is making you miss your ex. Okay, do you see the energy? Oh, it's like... Yeah. Sorry. Oh, man. Yeah. It's like, technically, it's everything that makes sense. It's like, technically, it's the style of the bed that I like, and it's the same bed, technically, but it's just bigger. It's going to work for me. It's like, nah, not necessarily. Like, that bed is meant to be that size. So it's like, I think you need to be single for some time, maybe, and then find someone else, because maybe I think your current reminds you of your ex, but then they're different, like, too different, and it's not for you. Okay. Some of you maybe rebounded with this person. It's just giving me even, like, depressed a little bit. Yeah, the sun in reverse. It's like, oh, no, you realize that you don't like this guy. Some of you moved on to trigger this person. LOL. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, can I do it? Or would I feel like I'm, like, in the army, sleeping on the army cot, and, like, every night I just have to, like... You know? I don't know if I would end up feeling stifled or claustrophobic or... Disrespected by myself. Like, why did I do this to myself a little bit? Because, like, but yeah, right now I'm not able to fully appreciate the queen because it's just way too big. And, like, I think it's too big, literally. So what I do is I actually sleep horizontally on it right now. It feels better for my spine, but it's not comfortable. Then my feet hang on. Yeah, so either it could be cozy or it would be like I feel like I'm like yeah, in some sort of army nation life, and I just gotta be on a day by day in day out just sleeping in that, I don't know really, but I really want to maximize the space vertically. I think that that's really what I was thinking with the bunk. Like, I don't think I would do a twin single. That would be just like too silly for me, honestly. I mean, because of these three, especially. I mean, I can't do that with these three. With the three dogs like that, and that part of it is that the bunk bed gives me some space and independence with the roommates that I got. These three. So yeah. That's really what that's about. But then I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna end up feeling exiled to the top bunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I should just have, I don't know, y'all. Real world backstage moment. But it's like, yeah, the bed is like aesthetically something. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So I'm thinking that's worth it, even as just like a lounge area. But it's the moving it thing. It's 300 pounds. Do you think that's possible to move? You guys saw me put the bed together. You think I could drag that across carpet? Probably not, right? So once that thing is set up, and then the other thing is like where the bed is. So if I put it in this room, it's going to be like, if it's in this room, it's going to be in this room. Then it's going to be in this room for good. And, because I don't know if it could fit through that door. It probably could actually, but I don't know how I could push that across carpet. And then, but if it's in that other room, what if then I want it in this room eventually? Guys, I don't know. This is just, yeah. I've been thinking about that. I've literally already been sleeping on the floor. Like, it's been, and I feel it on my back taking the toll. So I gotta really get on with the bed thing. But yeah. Hey, Alex, doll. What do you mean a double loft belt? Like I guess that's like the bunk bed, right? Or do you mean like something else? What is it, Isaac? You want to go inside? I think I've come to the conclusion though that the queen is just, it's taken up so much space, you know? I mean, there's really no need for all of that space unless the proportions of this space were much bigger in like a very big room, but I just feel it's wasting space, honestly. Maybe it's because the mattress is on the floor. But it's also the spine thing. I think the way the queen is built differently than the full. That would be cool. One day I do want to build a house. That would be pretty neat. Return it. Yeah, they do. Like, so let's say they set it up though in this room, right? But then what if, like, because you guys know, I move my stuff around all the time. So it's like, so So yeah, what if I need to move it? Like, say I want to just move it to the other room. It needs like sliders for carpet. Supposedly this bed has a capacity of I think 400 pounds on the top and the bottom. So like on the carpet, I can move this table, but this table, I mean, is marble with brass. It's kind of heavy. This thing is pretty heavy. I can move it, but it's a table. It's different. I mean, I don't think it's as heavy as the bunk bed. No way. Yeah. Yeah. So. But then I can also imagine like getting like one big like bed, you know, but then I want to have the vertical space, and then it would just be one bed. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that division of the bunk is worth it. Cause also like a regular bed, you can move around more easily. I don't know, guys. But yeah, you guys like, I don't know. What do you think? Do you have to tell me? But yeah, so that's kind of maybe your dilemma in this situation. It's like a parallel. But yeah, let's get on. If they were to interact, then what? I kind of always wanted a bunk bed. I feel like they're cool. Right? The issue is, see, okay, with a full size, I know that bed, and I'm very comfortable in the full size. Like, very comfortable. The full size is, like, great size. For the way it fit my body. I don't know if the twin... I don't know about the twin. I really don't know how... I don't think I've ever slept in a twin other than dorm. And I don't really remember. Right? Yeah, I feel like I want to get, like, cozy and compact. It's too big and breezy with the queen size, and it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking I can live that micro lifestyle with the twin bunk bed, and then maybe I could just have, like, a bigger table, It gives more space for other things. Wait, for real? Be prepared to hang off the edge if you don't sleep like a mummy. I think maybe I had one or two mummy lifestyle. Yeah, mummy. I may be right now in a few mummy crypts. I don't know, y'all, but yeah, I don't know if I'm down. Like, are we down? Are we down? Are we down as a collective? What? Do we want to do the bunk bed, y'all? we are astral traveling together from time to time now when we're doing these readings. Okay, but yeah. Or should I just be like, screw the dimensions and just get the full? Like, I don't want to feel scared to fall off as well. I don't want to be hanging off the edge, you know? But then I'm like, that would be crazy if it was a full over 2 full beds. It might be a little too much. Like, who am I? What's going on? But then I could, like, chill up there, and then they could have their bed on the bottom. I just don't know, y'all. But then maybe I would feel exiled. Like, what am I doing on the top of the bunk bed in my own apartment from my 3 roommates who sleep on the bottom? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should do the queen. Or I just do one big bed. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, what do you think? Clear throat chakra. Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is wood. Sage says, I feel like a twin bunk bed would be easier to stay on than a regular bed because it's enclosed in wood usually. Right, right. Yeah, I think like a twin not bunk would be a little way too small for me. Yeah. Like as a free space, you know, with them. So I don't know. Sometimes I just need my private space and I need to just sleep. And they're very comfortable on the bed and I don't want to move them, so I'm like, maybe I should just do the bunk that way. Like then I'll just sleep, you know, on the top and I have my own bed kind of, but then it's not crazy like so big. But I don't know, y'all. I just really I don't know what to do with this right now at least. I don't know what the return is. Oh yeah, no, they're not gonna go on the top with me. I would be too freaked out for that. Unless I put like a net. If I built like an extremely sturdy net, that would be safe. But nah, I don't want to risk that. Not, I don't know. Not that it's so tall. This bunk is not like crazy, crazy tall. But yeah. The top would be just for me. But then I'm thinking, then I would miss them. And if I were to sleep on my own, then it's like. But it gives the option, you know. Like sometimes I just really need to sleep. Like. And they are very heavy on the bed sometimes, especially Jade is like plop, and the bed sheets don't really move, and so I do need bunk bed reading soon, right? Right. Oh man, but then there is this other bunk bed, guys, that I saw, and I originally fell in love with this one. It's like got curtains on it, and I'm like, that's too cool. That is too cool. So yes, but then that one is, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That one is really cool as a full size, though. That one is very cool as a full size, but it's definitely. I don't know. I love the style of this one. This is my Mars and Gemini. I'm about to just get both. I'm telling you. Oh no. Oh no, this decision thing. And this is where it is like, okay, screw it then. Maybe I don't get either. Maybe I'm not meant to get either one of these. It's like, the decision is so hard. And that's reminding me of your reading. Leona says, honestly, they yeah on a full together, hence no sleep. Like meaning like if we all slept on a full, then I would be getting not much sleep, right? Is that what you mean? Hmm. And the thing is that, well, I mean, yeah, these are all different little factors. Like, I don't know what to do, y'all. Or, like, I can have them. I would get them like a real sleeping crib. But then sometimes I want to sleep with them. I miss them. I don't want to exile them. So, right? I think it's gonna come together really. So, yeah, right. So Jade, you know, he's very compliant with that. Like he sleeps in the playpen sometimes, and he's fine. Um, but sometimes I just don't have the heart to separate them. You know, I don't want them to feel left out. But when we do sleep together, sometimes they get up and then they're waking up, and then so that's why I'm thinking that if I were to have like then I don't have to wake them up and say, "Hey, can you get off the bed?" Then I could just go to the top bunk. But then I'm like, am I going to want to do that? Or do I want to have like my own bed and then they have their own space? And it's like, but yeah, I don't know. Realistically, I'm a Pisces. I don't see them being in their own space with so much separation. Like, but maybe I will train them to do that. Oh, exactly, Sage. Yeah. Some people they get two twins and they put them together as well, and they make a bigger bed like that. But then with that wouldn't make any sense, really, would it? To have two bunk beds, that would be crazy. Why would I do that, right? But maybe that would. I don't know, you guys. This is crazy. Two bunk beds, because then if they were together, right? You would have the twin style. And then it would be like more like, what in the hostel's going on here? Oh my god. So, but then it's I don't know what the issue is. I really don't understand. The point is, I started with I need a new bed, and then I saw the bunk bed, and I was like, ugh, I loved it. Fell in love, and then I saw the other bunk bed style, and I was like, oh, I like that. That's really nice. And then I was like, I can see that. Oh, man, I don't know. Remember the time we did in the interior design um, vlog? The thing is, it's kind of a shame not to maximize the view in a vertical, so it's like I feel like I would be silly not to do that. Like part of me just wants a bunk bed just for that. But then I'm like, how much like realistically, like how much time would I spend up there? Would I want to be spending time up there? Like freestanding, perpendicular to the wall. Unless it's next to the wall in a corner, then maybe that would make more sense. But then Lord, it's like endless options. Like this is so challenging, I'm telling you. Like these little decisions, oh my god. Because then it's like the part of the bed that really sold me on the bed. If I were to have it like that, I wouldn't be seeing that part of the bed. Because it would be against the wall. So it's like, I don't know, really, what's going on right now. And then what if maybe I want it like that one time, but then I have to move it. It's too heavy. These are too many factors. But yeah, I did imagine like just getting like two bunk beds. But then I would feel like we're hosting some kind of ghost saga. Like, who are all these people in this house? It's like one person. One person, two bunk beds. And then, like, the budgeting for that, like, I think I need a couch more than that. I literally have no furniture. I don't have a proper couch. I don't have a proper bed. I don't have a proper armoire. My clothes, my chairs are armoires right now. We've been needing like a real situation. So I'm just like, listen, the budgeting, that's like Pisces budgeting. That's like, yeah, let's get two bunk beds. That doesn't make no sense, really. But one of the bunks be on sale, and I'm like, damn, I want to snatch that before it is going to be discontinued. So I'm like, maybe I should get that first and then decide on the rest. But then it's like, what if then I get that size and then the other one sells out and it's like, oh god, this is like crazy. Oh, I feel like this is your mind right now between these two people. I'm gonna be so serious. Like, I feel this is really a message. Like, it's like, then maybe it's just not meant to be. But then I can't imagine not, I don't know. Listen, the second bunk is so cool. Just aesthetically, like, I would just want to have just like that bunk bed just for shit, just for fun. So maybe I should just get that. In worst case, like, it's a twin. I fell in love with the twin size anyways, so, and the style and whatever, so maybe I should just get the twin. And then maybe it's too small. Eventually, then I maybe want like a bed too. So I will then maybe at that point get a full bed or something. Or I just forget that for now, and then, but then they're gonna discontinue that bunk bed style. So I'm like, I should just get it now. I love that bunk bed. Oh my god. Just return it, right? Brings what brings me joy. Clear in the crown. I love the bunk bed. I'm obsessed with it. Clear in the crown. Turn it. Could be. Could be. Clear to the back. I love this bunk bed so much that I'm thinking of getting 2 of them for separate rooms. Also because I can't decide which room I would want it in. I am crazy. Listen. This is Mars and Gemini. This right here is a Mars and Gemini in full motion. Return it. Stack mattresses. Yeah. Like bunk bed. Yeah, bunk bed is more fun, less comfort, right. I just don't know if that would, if like subconsciously I'm not gonna like sleeping on a twin. Like I'm feeling like I'm always like fighting for my survival and not to fall off or something. Cause this thing ain't cheap, y'all. Either. Like, so I'm like, listen, if I'm gonna invest in that, maybe I could just invest in like a bed, like a real, like a nicer, like full. And I mean, I can just imagine, like, whenever I go up on the bunk, they're gonna be barking at me, like, come down, what are you doing up there? But then I can train them, but then, of all the moments that I have in the day, how often would I really be going up there realistically? It's too much stress. It's like, some of you, I'm telling you, this is the energy with this person, like, you're trying to maybe rationalize yourself out of the first person, but then you really fell in love with that person, things about that person. It's like that you can't change Sagittarius energy, but it's like, maybe it just doesn't work for you. Or at least for that purpose. So if you, it's like you need to be okay with thinking that that guy is not going to be committed, like in that way. So it's like, is that going to work for you? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Like, maybe you don't need 2 of him, like one who's committed and like him, or different, but like similar, or like different and similar at the same time. Oh my god. Or you just need someone else like entirely different. I don't know. Just love and light to this stack. Yeah. I'm very Cancerian. Like, when I start something, I don't like to change it. So, like, even if it doesn't work for me, which is horrible, but yeah, like, it's not working and I still hold on to it. I still do it. Knowing myself, I probably won't sell it. I don't want to go through all that. So it's like, for me, this is like, if I'm going to do this, is really I'm going to do it. And I get attached to stuff too, like, even if it doesn't work. So it's like, yeah, I don't think whatever the decision is, I'm gonna have to just stick with it. They have it in full size. This style, they have it in full size. However, I don't know, like, the aesthetic changes, and I don't know, just like it changes the energy of that bed. Like, had I seen that size of that bed, I probably wouldn't have had like the initial reaction. So I was like, what's the point? If I liked it for the aesthetic, especially, then you know what. I don't know. I'm going crazy right now with this. So yeah, I mean, I could do a return. However, there's like a hefty delivery fee that would not be returned, and I'm like, that's just not worth it for a Mars and Gemini. It's like Mars and Gemini getting expensive. Like, I can't make my decision up. I can't think critically about this. It's like, anyways, the answer will come to us eventually. It's just not the time, I guess. All I know is I'm not getting great sleep on the Queen. And this whole thing is just not working, where we're all sleeping on one big mosh pit bed. It's too big, but then it's also too small at the same time a little bit. Like, it's too cramped and it's too random, and everyone's getting up in the middle of the night moving around. It's like, imagine living in a hostel and everyone's on one big bed. That is just not working. So I think we need, but the thing is, I'm thinking that if it is smaller, maybe, like, if it were a full or if it were a twin, it would forcefully exile some people to different to some different spaces. So either I would then leave the harem and I would exile myself to the top bunk, or it would, push Love and Light, maybe Jade off to go and sleep on the couch or something, which I don't have yet. I don't have a couch yet, but we do have some ottomans or whatever. But yeah, I'm thinking that this is turning into like a real world. Yeah. And the other thing is like the budgeting thing. So, because I gotta go piece by piece. So if I get the bed, I'm not gonna be doing the couch this month, kind of thing. But yeah, like, I'm thinking that if it was a twin, see, but then this is the other thing. Then I'm like, if it's a twin, it's way too small, maybe even, I don't know. Maybe I would have no room even for Jade. And then Jade would get thrown off. And then, like, Alex would get maybe thrown off too. They would start maybe slowly realizing this is not comfortable. And then it would maybe in the end, there would be only two left. It would probably just be me and Isaac at a certain point on that twin. And then it's like, so what's the point of that? Then why do we get the bunk bed if they're just sleeping on the couch? Like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I really don't know how this is gonna go. It's like a real world episode. Twinzilla. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, they do need to sleep in their own situation. If I sleep on the top bunk, like, the one thing is I don't want them, like, waking me up, though, wondering where I am at, because when I put them in the playpen, I don't get sleep. When I put all of them in the playpen, because periodically they start waking up and crying for me, because they don't see me, they don't know where I am, they're, like, crying, and then that's waking me up. So if it's not, like, the physical thing, it's that. So if I'm up there, I don't know if Isaac's gonna be barking at me Rapunzel style, like, can you come down? Like, what are you doing up there? Right. We need to have, like, autonomy. Right now there's not much of that going on here. And then sometimes the other factor, they mark the bed up. So obviously, an elevated bed is gonna give Like, the bed its own space. The bed the bed is the fifth entity. Like, the bed needs its own, like, space. Like, it needs to be lifted off the ground, needs its own little energy space there or of its own, and then it's like, then they're gonna stop marking it up so easily. And yeah, so that's one. But then two, it's like, then I was also thinking, because sometimes if they're on the bed, then sometimes they mark stuff up on the bed. If there's like a doll on the bed, the doll marks up the doll on the bed. So then sometimes the bed starts getting really dirty, obviously. This is a total real world moment. Then I'm like, I don't want to sleep. I want to pee. Then I'm like, I don't want to sleep in this pee bed. It smells like pee. So, Cadillac bunk. Then just return it. Then I'm like, yeah, we need to correct it. Then I'm like, okay, so then sometimes I don't want to have no one's pee smell in the bed, obviously. Then I need a place to escape to. Like, yeah, and then I can go up to the bunk. So that's also part of it. So we have different factors, yeah. This is another factor added, yeah. Even if, let's say we were theoretically just to get one queen. Let's just say we get one queen, like, frame. They still can jump on the bed, mark it up, and it's like, I don't have my own space to escape to. Like, because they have access to the bed. Like, that's probably not going to be changing. So, yeah. The thing is, like, yeah, speaking a lot, like, this bed, the bed sheets get washed literally almost every single week. Like, a few times a week. And, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm thinking that if it were a twin, I feel like this is like an SAT question. Like, if this were a twin, my bed up there would be much cleaner, obviously, and it wouldn't need to get washed that often, Lord. Like, not like this. And it's like, my pillow... My pillow smells like urine sometimes. What in the horror? What are we talking about here? Okay, what? What in the horror side? Like, I can count on that bed if I ever need a place to go to that's clean, and I know it's clean, like, yeah, like, that's what I maybe need. But then it's like, am I escaping? Should I have more boundaries? And then I don't have to do that. But then, yeah, like, this bed gets dirty very quickly. But it's also because it's like the... Just return. But we're also all sleeping on this bed. As many factors. It's like, it's a couch. It's a bed. It's on the floor. It's not on any kind of frame. This is just not hygienic, y'all. I don't know. So, I just don't know what factor in particular. Listen, anyone up in here have some Taurus, some Caps, some Aquarius? We know to get this show on the road here. We got too many tassels all up on this. Here, mattress, carpet, Aladdin ride. It's like, this is just too much. All I know is I can't. Like, I just can't anymore. So, yeah. Just clean the sacral. We could go, like, option to option. Like, let's just say, thinking. Let's say I get a full, like, one full. Let's just say. Full size. The pluses are that I know it fits my body type, and I love the full size. I haven't slept on a full, though, with 3 pups, though. So I don't know about that. But for myself, I know that I would be comfortable. I like the way it fits my body. I wasn't ever, like, falling off of the bed. sometimes I would imagine like a little more space. I remember that. Yeah, like I would think, oh, maybe a queen would be better. But sleeping on the queen, even as one person, the size is just, yeah, like we said it. So I think that I am ready to go back down to at least a full because I get better sleep on the full. And then I would be getting a frame so it won't be on the floor. Just clearing the crown. That's crazy. Oh my god. Like a hammock bed. And it's not on the floor, and so they're not going to be peeing up the corners of this thing all the time so easily. It's not going to be so dirty, maybe like that, and have to rechange the bed sheets like that. But the other factor is when we sleep, there will be less space. The Holy Throat Chakra, we're going to be more huddled together. See, like, if the thing, part of the problem is that there's so much room that they keep maneuvering around and moving, and it's like a one community center. So that's part of the issue, and I think that's why it's uncomfortable, because there's just too much room, and so they're just, which is great, like that's nice, they're moving around, but it's not practical for getting good sleep. So if it's smaller, maybe we're more huddled together. I don't know. Does anybody sleep on a full with 3 dogs? But then the size of the dogs matter too. It's, yeah, different factors. I don't know. Jade doesn't have to sleep with you. Like, Jade doesn't have to sleep with me in the bed. As long as he's kind of like seeing me, he's okay in the playpen, so that's like a side note. And then Alex, similar. He does like prefer to sleep with you, but and sometimes he may parkour out of the playpen, like if he is exiled. He will sleep comfortably in the playpen though, like if he doesn't see you, he's very good with that. But Isaac, yeah, he wants to sleep with you, so I don't know. Return. He wants to sleep with me under the covers. So but he's small, very small. So he's not really like a nuisance. Like I'm not getting good sleep with Isaac, but of course sleeping alone is always going to be like more comfortable. Return, like more seamless. Oh, Alyssa says I sleep on a full with 2 medium. So do you think that you would feel comfortable if you slept with those dogs on a queen? Or do you think the more size to the mattress would be like not good? The thing is also they are 3, so it's like a bit of a Circus Soleil in the middle of the night. Like one is sleeping, then one is moving, then they alternate and they're moving, and it's like they're constantly moving around. Constantly, yeah, it's like, You like having this, yeah, right. So like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the queen is just too much bed space, and it's like it's giving me we don't need that space. Jay doesn't need all that space to just be like choosing different angles, and like he needs to just get clear on where he wants to sleep and just stop. I don't know, man. We also all have a lot of Gemini. Jade has Mars in Gemini. Alex has Mars in Gemini. I have Mars in Gemini. Isaac is a Sunshine Gemini. It's like we need stability. We need to ground. We need to ground. Shoot. We also all have a lot of Pisces. Yeah. Isaac has a Mars in Pisces. I'm a Sun sign Pisces. Jade has Jupiter in Pisces at 29 degrees. Alex has 29 degree Jupiter in Pisces. Like, we are all mutable, y'all. So it's like, yeah, we don't need more space. We need confinement. We need rules. We need, yeah, boundaries. Like, the bed is turning into part of the floor, practically. And as there's no restrictions, there's no rules here. I love it, but it's just, we do need some restriction. But I don't know if twin would be too much restriction. And I think that's the energy here with this guy that you're dealing with. If we were to just tie it right back around to him. Situate the garter on his belt. This is just, yeah, maybe like too many extremes. It's either too big or it's way too small, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Return it. The one thing I don't like is restriction. That's why I didn't like the Murphy bed, because I couldn't move shit. But then in a way, guys, I'll be quite frank, towards the end, it really started working. Right before I moved, the bed situation, the way we had it was perfect. Jade wasn't that big, though. Like, now he's bigger, he's heavier. He's, yeah, so... Big mattress. And it's like, so, but I am thinking that if you sleep on a smaller bed, you're slumped together, you don't have the luxury of, you know, moving around all the time. But even if, let's say, I'm thinking, even if I lived on the twin, what in the Tomb Raider, if I lived on that little island, if I lived on the twin, I say it again, okay, if I slept on that twin, Jade would probably still try to come through and jump on the bed. And in that case, we would all be extremely huddled. And would I like that? Would I want to be huddled like that? Because right now I have space, but the bed sheets don't move. It's like I have planks fixating the bed sheets, like, in random spots. It's not, like, organized. Okay, anyways. And then the thing is, you can't even count on it. It's like, once you get used to that, then that moves, and the bed sheet, the plank moves, and the bed sheets are now moving more easily, and so we don't have no, like, focus here with this. I don't know what's going on, guys. What's interesting is that Jade is a Sagittarius. We're saying that you had your Sagittarius X. Clear on the ground. The guest room. I see. Yeah. Even if I'm on the couch, they all, if there's some room for one person, they all want to be on the same bed. So, that's part of it. I think I might need a full. So, like a king pillow, would it fall off of the bed? The twin bed? Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. If the pillow starts falling off, I don't know if I could do that. That would be kind of annoying. You have a king pillow on a twin, and it works for you? Or does it fall off? That's kind of what I'm thinking, Michelle. I'm kind of thinking, because I'm kind of seeing this turning into, I got the twin bunk, and then what ends up happening is I never end up going up on the top bunk, and we all end up getting smushed into the twin on the bottom because they don't want to sleep alone, and I don't want to also leave them. And then it's like, I'm wondering, like, is this more about boundaries? And maybe I need to just get a full-blown king size. And just exile them, love and light. I'll keep the queen for them. And this is turning into a hostile space. And I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. Like, do I just get a queen for myself? What? Wait, what? How do you, wait, why? Why would you, how could one get, God forbid, Giardia from their dogs in the bed? They don't go to dog parks. I don't take them no dog parks. Clear them back. Man, guys, this is hard. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because I kind of agree with what Michelle's saying. Like, part of me feels like I'm be running away a bit from, like, the big boy decisions I need to be making here. Like, where would they get that from? Like, a dog park? Or they don't interact with other dogs. Not even, like, a sniff. Aside from each other, which is why I got them for each other. Partly. But then, you know, the thing is, though, that I did fall in love with the style of the bunk bed. It wasn't really, like, so much. I think, like, look, you know, I'll be very, very honest. Even before I had the pups, like I said, I had the full, and I loved the size of the full. It was so comfortable. And then when I got, let's claim the sacral. Then I got the queen of the same exact mattress style, and it's not as comfortable. And it's, yeah. So I kind of regretted that a little bit. Like, oh, I kind of want the full again. Like, bigger is not necessarily better. Um, I don't know if it's this mattress or whatever, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it personally. But yeah. So then when I've been thinking of getting the full again anyways, one, but two, then partly it's, yeah, like the bunk bed look cool and I like the style. Even if it's not a bunk bed, I like the style of it. It's cool. So I don't know, guys. I'm like kind of confused a little bit right now. Yes. Yeah, I need to get rid of, yeah, get rid of this one. This match was on its way out anyways. It's been through a lot. So it's time to get rid of that. So I'm thinking now that I'm going to get rid of that, then I might as well. Like, can we imagine for a second? Let's just say, like, the dogs didn't sleep in my bed at all ever. What would I do? Would I get a full, or would I get a, well, what, or would I get a, you know, a twin? I think that's really part of it. Because I'm not so cramped on space that I need a twin like that. You know, it's not like I'm still living in the studio. So it's like, would I be like, I mean, would that be like a silly move for me to get a twin? Like, is that just like, why would I do that? Or, yeah. I think that's what I have to think. The thing is, I don't really know. I mean, I haven't had experience with that. I used to sleep on the top of a twin with my ex. But yeah, that was some time ago. I think it was a twin. And then, I used to live in a dorm on the bottom, but yeah, live in the dorm. Yeah, I was in college. Do you think, Alyssa, that Alyssa says don't do a twin if you want dogs in the bed? Do you think that because, well, so one thing is the twin, and then the other thing is the bunk. I don't think I could look with them. I couldn't do just a twin regular. So the whole twin thing is like only a bunk. Do you think that it would make sense to get a twin bunk if I wanted to, let's say, but then that would kind of mean I never sleep with them again, right? I think that's what that would kind of mean, because there's just not enough space, except for Isaac, really. Or, like, I mean, it's just not safe. Like, if, especially it's not crammed up against a corner or a wall, like, they could roll off. It's too small. Right? So, like, the whole thing with that was, like, the twin, I'm thinking, well, I didn't know it was a twin, actually, when I first saw it. So I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get a queen of that style, but they don't have the queen of that style. They only have a full and a twin, so. I was thinking that maybe I could just get that, and then whenever I want space, I could sleep on the top. But I think you're right, Alyssa. Like, maybe the twin is going to be way too small, and we can never sleep all together ever again. Right. And then I'm like, what if they start whining at night? Like, where are you? I mean, the thing is, it's all theory. I really don't know. I mean, maybe it would be perfect because then I would have my space. We wouldn't be like apart. We kind of still be sleeping together. But then, um, I don't know, like, if, yeah, hmm. But maybe I don't want, like, maybe it is a boundary thing, you know? Maybe my boundaries should be, like, I don't want people sleeping with me. Okay, but they're not people, like, they're, you know, my crystals. So, but I don't know if all the time I want to be sleeping with them. I'll be very honest, I slept much better when Jade was sleeping in the playpen last night. More than usual. And he seemed very comfortable. He was fine, like, he wasn't crying or nothing. He was totally okay with that. He was sleeping in the playpen in the other room. So, like, return it. A trundle on the floor. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So what I was thinking, guys, I was thinking of getting the twin and then putting two couches on either side of it. Also for safety, so that, for instance, like, let's say I would sleep primarily on the mattress, and obviously they wouldn't feel like they really have enough space, and they probably then migrate down to the couch, and it would give them space. We would kind of be together, and if the the overflow, like, we wouldn't be falling off of the bed either. It would be safer. They could easily climb up as well onto the bed. This twin is relatively low to the ground if I were to get this one. Um yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm really, like, wanting here. I feel like I do need more boundaries though, for sure. I need boundaries with in general. I mean, yeah, like, I'm a Pisces, Gemini, like, it's time to have, yeah, because before I had the dogs, like, obviously it's very different. Your lifestyle is different. Like, they bring in a lot of dynamic energy, so it's like about remembering you and who you are. So I never even seen this bed in person, so that's part of it. Like, I don't actually know exactly how low it is to the ground. Um Worst case, guys, I mean, let's say I get it and it just doesn't work. I don't, this is not Prime. Like, I wouldn't prefer this, but I could return it. I just pay that fee. You know, the delivery fee. Yeah. When decisions are too hard to make, I've found that usually it's just not the time to make them. You know, like, Yeah, I gotta go to the bed store, right? Because maybe I gotta just, for instance, like maybe I sleep on the twin bed and I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this. And I could just tell it immediately, maybe, you know? Um, Also, do you guys think it's dangerous to sleep on the twin without it being all against the wall? Like perpendicular to the wall? You think that's too small? Because in that case, I don't know. The style of that bed looks really cute when it's perpendicular to the wall, but then I'm like, would I kind of, God forbid, roll off of it? I think that, I don't know. Logistics, unless again I put like the couches on the side and I exited off of that other side of it. Oh man. You were rolling out of the twin against the wall? Oh man. You rolled out of the twin bed, Alyssa? Get your hand on the end table? Oh god. Oh man, I think this is starting to, yeah, maybe sell me on a full. Okay. Okay. So, I think that the point is we need good sleep, right? This is important. Good sleep is number one. Also feng shui, like, do you think that you would feel like kind of cramped in? Like, if you don't have openness above you, like another mattress above you? So, I don't know. Yeah, I think that guys maybe, but then I'm obsessed with the style. So hold on. Maybe the thing to do is to get the twin as a day couch. And if I want to sleep in the living room, then I can always sleep there, but it's not going to be like the style is wood, 4-post bunk bed with a ladder on one side and then yeah, wood, just wood. Then there's another bunk bed that is has curtains on all of the little openings on the bottom and the top. So I like them both, but there's something and this one is on sale. This one that I really like a lot is on sale. So I'm like, I feel like maybe I should just get the twin. And if anything, it's a cool like vertical loft space, and it's like a bed kind of. If we need a bed, and maybe like I could sometimes maybe they would sleep on that sometimes if I maybe that could be their bed. Maybe that could be their bed. Like maybe then I could eventually I put the queen in here. Like this would be the official bedroom. But then I put that loft bed in there and it's kind of like a couch. It's like a day space. Because I like it so much and the style is so cute or whatever. It could be a day space and a loft space. And then it's kind of like if I happen to sleep there, I can, but then it won't be like my full-time bed. And then that can be like their bed and they would probably really like it too. Because I noticed that if they're comfortable, they will sleep very well. So, I think that maybe that's the thing to do, and that gives me time to test the bed out as well. Like, I can test it out, and that gives me space, and then I can see maybe in the event, but maybe I want then I'll know. Oh no, I want a real freaking bed. Then in that case, then I have at least my own room as well, because even if it's a full, like right now, there's no real space for them, like their own bed there. And then eventually we take it a step further and we build them a little elevator and they can choose their own bunk. Oh man, that would be fun. But yeah, so maybe that's a thing to do. Alyssa says, if I love it, If I love it, get it, and I can always modify it. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I think I'll pretend that that twin on the bottom is theirs. Because really, guys, what sold me on that was the style. It wasn't like that I wanted to sleep in that bed, but I just loved the style. So I'm like, kind of wanting it even as just like a functure piece. Functure? Is that a word? A function space. A function piece? But like for real sleep, like, and maybe then in that case, like I would feel okay with them. Like that's their bedroom. Like then they can sleep there. Yeah. And I can use the top space as a day space, loft space, and then that way I can see maybe over time, like they get comfortable, they get used to me being up there, and sometimes maybe I could sleep there if I wanted, if I absolutely wanted like my own space, and them not to be able to get to it as well, because that's another thing. Like right now, if I let's say put something on the bed, then they can just jump up and they can be there. But maybe I want like my own personal bed where they cannot be there, and I cannot even be there as easily. So it's nice maybe to have like your hideaway space, you know. And in that case, it's one more aesthetic. It's not so much for sleeping like full time. It's going to be more aesthetic, and it's more of like a complement. So I don't really need a full in that. And I don't think that I would regret that because yeah, I think the full would be just too much. Like two full beds, that's just like too much maybe, right? So they could all sleep on a twin together, I'm sure, right? And heck, if I got that bed and I'm like, oh my god, I love this bed, I would love a full size of it. If only it were, you know, then maybe I could just get a full one and put it in here. Because that's another, Alyssa, another issue we're talking about is I wouldn't know which room to put it in. Because I really want to maximize the vertical space right here. Like, it would be a shame not to maximize this vertical space. So I'm kind of like, but then that's also nice over there, but that's more like day couch. Anyways. So. Like parallel lives, that's crazy. Yeah, because I feel there's something symbolic to the bunk bed and the twin. Oh my god, right, Michelle? Oh my god, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be doing the assembly though because the bunk bed I want them to handle that. Like that was just too much. I could not be doing a bunk bed. So yeah, they would be, but then yeah, it would be cool. I'll do like a house vlog. Maybe yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. Even though I'll say this, the full size bed in this style is basically almost sold out. They might sell out before. I don't know. Like they're not selling out at the twin anytime soon. But the full they're low on. But I want to go, I think, the other way around first. Like, first I get the twin, because I know I like the style. So then, yeah, and then we'll just see. Anyways. Probably I'm not going to be getting two of the same bed in separate rooms, but... Yeah. Anyways. Right, Ron? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like the idea of them having their own bed. Yeah, I like that idea. Um, yeah, I was trying to imagine how wide it is. So right now, a king pillow. All right, let's go over there. Screw this pick a card, I guess. Oh man. Well, we'll come back to it, but yeah. Gotta wait, Isaac. Oh, guys, give me a sec. So, I think, a king bed is literally like, oh, the width of this, right? Between here and here. So, hi, Jade. Right now, I'm sleeping horizontally on the queen. Ow, ow, oh. LOL, right? Oh man, exactly, Sage. This is 100% a message. Like, I feel like the metaphor for what I'm seeing is that the full is more like giving me like I feel like I may have regrets with the full. And AKA that King of Pentacles, like it would just be like, what am I doing right now? Like, why did I do this? Like, I feel like I'm like getting half of what I really wanted. Ironically, even though it's like double the size or however. Like bigger than this one. And that whole like assembly video was so symbolic. I mean, that mattress video, guys, because that, when we were building the bed, like I think the mattress is very symbolic of something here. Guys, is this Sagittarius your twin flame? Hi, baby. Guys, I kind of like the thought of them having their own little room in bed. Like, then I can tuck them in. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Yes, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. But then, guys, there's like another issue. The maximized space that I think is the best is where the bunk bed is, I think, not like aesthetically the cutest. Oh my god, these are too many factors. Listen, I don't know how these interior designers do it. I really don't get it. Oh, it's just too much, y'all, because the view that I really want to maximize, like the bunk bed has to be over here on this side. But then if I were to look at the bed, it would be beautiful on that side with the full white wall. But then this is just the other room. Then it's like there's this other room over here, and the real view that would be beautiful to maximize is over in the corner. Oh, over in the corner over there on that big white wall. But then there's one bed. Or I could have a twin for them, and then I would end up getting the full maybe the next month if they're not at a sale, and then we could be twinning. We could be twinning with a full and a twin. Oh, I'm good. You're going to be a threesome with these three. I don't know. Something going on with this Sagittarius and this King of Pentacles, this boar of a man. It's like you maybe want to keep them all. It's like with this, guys, like you feel you need them all. You, like, Pokemon, catch them all, like... Did the voice cut out? Damn. I was saying we would need 3 bunk beds. One on that wall, one on that wall, and one on this wall. And I feel this is symbolic. Like, what is this that we're trying to achieve? It's like, Yeah, the sound went out. What about now? Hubba bubba baby. Oh. Man. All right. So, Pinky Ring Xander. Okay. But then we have to think about other things in life too, other than the bed. Like, Lord, I mean, we want a craft space. We want like a wooden table we were talking about. The desk. Exactly, Alyssa. This is getting out of control. So the real question is like, then I guess, where should the bunk bed go? In this room or in that room? Okay, all right, guys. We'll do this later. In the meantime, I feel like I'm gonna pull on this. Like, I feel like something is obviously very karmic. Whoa, with this situation between these two, like Xander, baby. Aww. Oh, that booby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I can lock up. Yeah. Isaac, why are you crying? All right. All right, guys. So, now, anything else between these two? Man, Page of... Oh, we didn't even say if they were to meet. Oh, well, we did say. Like, I feel like what would really happen, guys, like, this guy would just... This King of Pentacles would be logical, and honestly, would be just so, like, boring and, like, banal. Honestly, I feel like you would just miss this other guy so much, and, like, yeah, King of Wands, like... But you wouldn't miss him if you weren't with this pseudo partner, love and light. Because I say that because I feel like they're sort of like the partner you want, but they're not everything you want. So can I get a little further? I'm gonna have to watch this over. I feel this is extremely symbolic. Okay, now let's get here. I'm curious. What's going on? What's going on with your love life in general? I feel like you need maybe some clarity here. Like, overall direction. Isaac, please, Angel, why you cry? Mm-mm. Isaac, not right now. You got the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're not entirely sold. I'm hearing Abdul. You're not sold maybe on your current. You keep thinking back to your ex. It can be, it's reminding me a little bit of the string along stack. I'm going to pull the outcome of you and your ex. I don't think that you'll be with that person. And I don't think that you're going to be with this person. Yeah, the world. Spirit's saying this is something karmic. Yeah. So I don't think either one can really deliver to you. However, I think you have an affinity more closer towards this Sagittarius, the first person. All right. Let's get into the next stack. Stack 4. You probably have a lot of Gemini or Pisces in that stack, and Leo, I'm hearing. Maybe in general you have trouble with decision making. All right. Like you think fine-tunedly. Who's your ex? I'm kind of hungry, guys. Oh, man. Fuck. This guy right here. I'm hearing this sucks. Because this person is everything you wish, in a way, you could experience. This person is probably a cheater, but, or they're taken. Maybe they're married. That's how you know who this is. They're totally your dream, but they're taken. They're not, it's not possible to be with them. But they are, like, your perfect type. Some of you, they're a heartbreaker. But there's something you're just like, Like, if only it weren't for that one little factor. I'm hearing Daniel. Some of you could be a drinker. Could be Jack Daniels. He could have an addiction, just something. It's like not going to work for you. Over here. But who is he dreamy? Oh my. Lovers. Sexy as hell. Fine as hell. You're so attracted to this person. Oh my god. So, whoa, but they're an ex. Whoa. Okay, so, why is it coming out like that? Who's your current? The hell? Oh, listen. You never got over your ex, I feel. You're with this, like, King of Swords reverse. It's like, I don't know. Temperance upright. Like, are you even trying to taunt this person? What you really want is you want to manifest this timeline with your ex out. You wish that, I'm not going to lie and say this person is not secondary. Like, they are. I feel like you actively admit that to yourself. Like, you almost feel you're slightly settling, but then you're like, it's just that he's not ready. It's like, if this guy were ready, I don't know what that means for everyone, but, like, then you'd be with him. But he's not ready. Oh, but, somebody, like, dating his brother or something? Oh, man. Or you're married. Are you trying it? Turn it. But you're not in love. I see you have your eye on this person, your ex or whoever, this King of Cups, Hangman. So sexy, this person. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know why I keep getting that. Like, you want to be with them so badly. Like, they really turn. You feel they're the one, but then it's like, then what happened? I mean, either you or them are married, I think. Maybe you met them. I'm here to jam it. It's like, if only I weren't married. Oh, damn, I met this person. Like, I settled too soon. I'm here like that. Right there. Or you're literally like, if only he didn't drink. Or there's just like the one factor. But wow. Return, you're so impressed by this person on the whole. This is your perfect man, but just without that one factor. So, and I think you're still not over it. Like, you haven't accepted it yet. Like, in the sense of saying that, you know, you're moving on in that way. Like, you still think about this person all the time. Whoever this is that you're with right now, I think that they are, you know, you're living together with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're not in love, though. No, you're not in love. This other person, like, stirred your soul. When you looked into their eyes, there was something that made you feel alive. This other person you feel is more like a matrix. You're in the matrix. So you feel really that you're with this person waiting for that other person, really. You're with this person now as a placeholder. You really think a lot about this ex. I'm sorry, it sounds bad, but it's like, you can't, I mean, I don't think you were planning on that, but like, it's just the truth. It's like, maybe you're both married. I don't know. It's like, what in the funky timing? It's like, this is horrible timing. Like, why do we have to meet when we're both married? I don't know. It's like, perfect person, wrong time. Something like that. It really gives you the sense of like, damn. I feel some of you are even upset. Okay, so let's get here now. If they were to meet. The world. The Two of Swords and guys, are you like dating this person? Is it a third party? Because for some of you, the Wheel of Fortune reverse is like, oh, that would be the end of it. Because maybe some of you don't want them to know each other. It can be. Some of you maybe are in a third party. Some of you, I'm not sure what this is about for everybody, but the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Something would end. I think that some of you here, like, you are waiting for this other person to be available so that you can so-called get a divorce. I'm sorry, I'm hearing it like that. This sounds really bad, but I don't know what everyone's situation is. I really don't. You know, it's like you're just like waiting in a haunches even. That was a reading. Recent. Return it. Like, I don't think that you would break up with your current unless this person was willing to manifest something with you. And I don't know. Can we get a little bit more on this other person, this ex? It's like, some of you, you're together in private, but you really want like a full-time relationship. But you can't have that, or you used to date, and then something happened. Like, then you met this other person. Now you're in a situation with them, but they're like really your first one true love. I'm here in Costa, like Costa Rica, or Constanza. This is the person you love. You love them. Is this reading too, like, wrong? It feels, like, really honest, but really freaking out there a bit. Should we just delete it? Alright, turn it into a members reading or something. Something is, like, very raw here. But yeah, okay, now, like, you're thinking about their body, you're thinking, like, you can't stop fantasizing even about this person. It's like, even if you're with this other person, you're always fantasizing about this other person. So it's like, what the hell is the point? I'm here in India. Maybe you have a prearranged marriage. Some of you, you're the one who's in a relationship. But maybe you met them while you were not yet married. It's like, it's giving me, we met on the bachelor night. Cleared on my body. I'm here a New Year's Eve party. It's like, but then you were, or it's your career or your job. There's just some factor. It's like horrible timing. You may have children? It's giving you anxiety. You really want to manifest with this, though. Can I get your past life? I don't normally pull into the past life, but I am curious here. Nine of Swords are bright. What's your past life like? Because I feel ooh, the King of Cups in rebirth. So in this lifetime, like you 100% recognize this person. We have the King of Pentacles, okay? You recognize them and you feel, I'm smelling some aftershave cologne smell. Like you feel that you could, it's like, oh, we were almost there. Like you and this person, I think that in this lifetime you have a puzzle piece that you did in the last. But but it's still not like ready kind of vibe. It's like, frick, we can't have guests over yet. Like we still don't have the trundle twin flame bed. I hear it like that. It's like there's some factor. Some of you, someone lives in Arizona or somewhere like where it's really cold and hot. It's like desert. I see cactus, like Arizona or something, or New Mexico. You're just honestly waiting for this person at a certain point. It's like you're just sitting on planet 3D waiting for this to manifest with this person. It's like you're so excited even for it to manifest with this person, but it's not manifesting yet, and it's very slow, and it's very unknown, and it's very dangerous even. I don't know. Some of you, like, you feel that this is risky. That's what it feels like, Alicia. Like, I can't talk to him. It's his turn, like, to move the piece. It's like, oh, man. It honestly kind of is, it's exciting, but then it's frustrating, so. I see you checking up on this person. You can't, like, not think of them. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of love here. It's like, you know how you both kind of feel. You can't do anything about it, though. Like, is how it's like this person, you can't speak for them. It's like, just reach. Ugh, clear it in the back. Okay, so there's definitely a third party here, either on your side or their side, and it's like, there's a blockage. So you can't clear the blockage for them. That's on them. And that was like last night's pick a card read we did. That's reminding me of that. Yeah, he has half of the presentation, but he has to show up to class. Lovers. Like, honestly, I feel some of you, you're so irritated. It's like, we're so perfect. This is so dumb. Like, where is he? Ugh, you're getting upset. Sometimes you want to carry his shit for him down the aisle with you. It's like, can you be, like, free tonight or what? Like, they're slow. It's an energy thing. Like, you feel you're way, like, higher advanced. Like, you're kind of like, this is honestly, really, not efficient, because that's how you feel. It's like you're, like, way advanced, and then they're, like, way slower. Like, you feel you're way overcompensated. It's like, why am I sitting here? That's how I hear it. Like, you feel you're on 3D sitting. I'm sitting, and I'm random. I'm seeing a Mustang, a black with white stripes. It's like you're waiting for someone to figure out a problem you figured out many years ago. He's taking forever to, like, get his karma through. It's like, well, you can't even talk to him. Like, I see a glass partition between you and this person. It's like all you can do basically is look forlorn through the glass. It's like charades. You feel you have to charades with this man. I'm seeing on the astral. You're probably not talking, probably not communicating. You're physically at a distance. You're in separation, yeah. He's slow. He's very hot. I'm hearing that. Like, he is very attractive, and, like, you're kind of sitting, he's, like, almost taunting you. Like, it's like, Why are you sitting there taking your fine ass, sweet ass time? Like, we could be together. Oh my god, I see an RV. You feel he's not a player, but he's sitting in that King of Wands he needs to elevate. That's how you feel. You feel he's wasting time, like how King of Wands with a hanged man. What are you doing? I mean, what? You don't care about it? Sometimes you get upset. Just clear. It's not his fault. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you, he's going to university. It's like, I think you can't empathize. I think that you did your homework very quickly and you're now bored a little bit. You don't have much to do. It's like, well, I'm not getting into another karmic relationship, so I'm going to just sit here and I am going to wait for you and her to, it's like slow. When everything needs to be faster, it's slower. Some of you, he's a Taurus. I feel like you're sitting watching the rain fall. It's like, yeah. What am I doing? I'm watching drop by drop, like. And I'm counting them and I'm keeping track and like, I'm smart as hell, like, where is he at? I don't know. You're just like, you feel like you're way too advanced. Okay. Like, you were just like, it's like you were, like you just on the down low want to kind of just hurry his shit up. Like, you could have a lot of Leo. You're like, can I give him some, like, information here about what we're doing? It's like, he's just, like, a little bit slow. I'm seeing Taurus again. Yeah, you're really needing to cultivate patience. Yeah, it's like, slowly but surely. This is how it feels, but he's doing stuff that's pissing you off a little bit. Like, when you see his progressions in life a little bit, you're just like, I don't understand. Like, if you could have, you would have done it this or that way. What in the hell is gonna happen between you and this person? Holy shit. Holy shit. Some of you, you need... Whoa, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. In that timeline, I'll say it in this one. I'm gonna hop a timeline so I can say this. You want the D. That's what I'm hearing. You want to be physical with this person. And they're like be holding themselves back at a distance, like a little gazelle in the prairie. It's like, hello? God, you are like, it's like, you are ruining a little bit the vibe. Like, this person may be playing too hard to get for too long. What do you take me for? I'm hearing that. You think I'm gonna wait for you forever? It's like, yeah, because I would. And you know it. I hear it like that. He's getting me on my last nerve. My last lifetime. Here, and you're making it the slowest. I hear like that. You feel maybe this is your last lifetime on Earth. I'm hearing, I am so done. Like, oh, I don't know. It's like, you are like, oh, I don't know. It's so annoying. This. Fuck. I hate this energy. You're just like feeling like it's like birth in slow motion, watching a birth slow motion on a camera, on playback. And then another contraction. Okay, and then it's not to say like you don't respect the universe and the way that we move through this planetary constellation body, but like you need something to click. You need action. You're getting bored from this movie, honestly. Because at a certain point you're just like, okay, I surrendered. Now I'm watching what? It's like you just don't know in a certain way like why universe had you here like at this time like this. Like I don't get you, universe. Like dear universe, like you're trying to buy your time here on this planet. Like I'm gonna start writing letters to like the universe. Dear universe, like I don't get you. Why am I here? I hear that. Because I think I don't know. You're advanced. You're very advanced soul. I repeat, like, yeah, I see old school car. Like, you did your homework. Like, I did my homework. So, hi. Oh, he doesn't speak English yet. Oh, never mind. It's like maybe he just is silent. He's not talking. He's. I do see him moving slowly though. I see him. I see a big Penske moving truck. He's moving. Like, he's literally moving from one dimension to the next. Like, it's like very slow. He has boxes, literally. It's like he's very, very Taurus. I gotta unpack. Okay. Now, this box, I gotta unpack this. It's like, you're so. Can I just, like, literally. You want to shapeshift and incarnate as him and do his homework for him, but you know you can't do that shit. You can't be doing that shit. Here we go with the Julius Caesar. Lord, this happened in the Gemini. Just spit on the hairbrush. Return it. It's like, you kind of want to start doing some sorcery to speed this shit up. How do I speed it up? I'm not one for spells, but do you have a hurry up spell? Why his shower takes so long? Like with her, it's like he's saying I gotta clear the air with my ex. I don't know. He's got an ex. God. It's like he's talking about irrelevant stuff. It's like me in this read, going on that tangent with the mattresses. That's how, like, probably most people are feeling. Like, what is she talking about? Like, it's like that. It's like, what kind of shadow work is that? Okay, I don't understand, like, why he's talking to her still. Hello, we are twins, and you need to, like, get with it. I'm hearing that. Why you still talking about the full if you're really into the twin? Now make your move. I see some of you, like, you're just like, you can see him being wound up even. I don't know, but I gotta go. I see something holographic. You are also just seeing way too much for your own good. Like, it's pissing you off. It's like, don't show me that if I'm not there yet. Maybe you're even having visions from spirit. You're getting sassy on spirit. Spirit, I don't want the vision. I don't want the download. It's like, you're gonna give it back to spirit. Don't give it to me until I'm ready to manifest. Why am I having the vision of the last scene in the movie? Why I got to know the end of the movie if I'm not gonna? It's like, you're too psychic maybe for your own good. Why the hell you're showing me the last scene? Okay, let's get with it. Okay, you feel you need to, you kind of want to, you're like, can I take some time and just, like, go into the spiritual realms? You need to have a minute. You need to have a word. You need to say your piece with the spirit guides. I have some feedback on this. Like, can I have a moment with the guides? Like, hi, no, we don't really want to be seeing that unless we're gonna be experiencing. Oh yeah, there's something going on. Maybe with patience. Yeah, it's tease. Yeah, it's like you kind of want to, like, talk to some. Yes, Isaac. What, baby? Boopy? Are you a boopy? Isaac is a boopy. It's like listening to a song on repeat. It's like hold music. Playing for hours. And then it's like, you're about to hang up. No, don't hang up. It's like, oh my lord, bro. Like, but no. Is he here? Some of you, he's not sure. He told you, I don't know if I'm into bisexuality or whatever. I don't know. That's for some, he's exploring his sexuality, so he doesn't know, like, but, I mean, what am I doing here? I'm hearing that. Some of you, you already know the answer. What's going on now? Who are you? I'm gonna get on you. And who is this King of Swords in reverse? Like, we don't care. The star, right? Sorry, but it's like a brother or something to you. Maybe you're just... It's not your person, y'all. You know, that King of Swords in reverse. This is a placeholder for you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Sorry to say it like that. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Don't claim it if it's not resonating. But yeah, you're like, bitch, I'm sexy. Okay? I need to be with you while I'm still in my younger years. Like, hello? Don't come back when I'm like a prune. Prunezilla? I don't want to have prune sex. I'm hearing that. I mean, I would, but I don't want to only be like your prune bae. I want to be more than bae as well. I gotta be still baby you, still young and baby. Like, hello? You want to call him so bad and just honestly fuck him up. It's like, but you can't. You can't do the puzzle for him. It's like watching a child figure something out slow as hell. It's like, I can't move the piece for him. He got to do 2 + 2 = 5. Realize it's wrong. I can't be the one to tell him it's wrong. He has to understand that 2 + 2 is not 5. And then, all right, that's good. Clap, 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 everybody. Then he has the next homework problem. It's like, I cannot. He's so young, even. Maybe, literally. He's immature or some shit. It's like, you're not doing the quantum leap, you're doing the quantum walk. You're crawling across the quantum. He's doing the toddler crawl across the quantum. He has the twin bunk bed. This is like half the people watching this read, I swear. When we were pulling through that, 4th stack? Lord, they were probably just like rolling some eyes they never knew they had in the back of them heads. Woo! Way back doing 360 with the eyes. Okay. And the balls, bouncing them, dribbling too slow, getting to the free throw. I'm not free always, okay? We do have time and space, and I'm about to just expire, okay? I'm about to expire. Hello? It's like, time is ticking and wasting, and like, I think you got a lot of fire. You want to have sex with this man. I'm even hearing that. What? It's like, but you are not doing that until he's really ready, obviously. Some of you, I don't know. It's like, you're almost even, I'm seeing a farm. Like, sitting and watching seeds grow, like, in real time. You're bored, okay? You are bored. You just don't want to be sitting there watching, like, the sun rays slow. It's like all slow motion. The sun rays, like watching a boring-ass documentary. Hit the seed. Then the seed feels the ray of sun. It's like something so fucking boring, I swear. But, you know, it's boring, but it's not, you didn't choose it, so your understanding spirit needs your patience. It's like, okay. Sometimes you want to get so sassy, though. You have some temptation to just, sometimes you want to, like, just talk to spirit right quick. Hey, yo, like, what, but you don't want to be rude, like, on him and his guides. The formality, yeah, just return it. It's like, I see you rolling your eyes a little bit, though, at his royal bloodline. It's like, come on now. Okay, how long it takes to, like, yeah, I mean, just move the king. Move the king. He playing with knights over here, okay? Night after night. What's it called? Shambhala Nights? Night of Shambhala. It's like, he's just always taking so much time to do these little assignments. It's like, I think it's more a spiritual thing, honestly. And I think that, like, yeah, I feel you're starting to just, get rebellious a bit. Like, you're sitting in the back of the class. I want to start just doing random karmic shit. I'm hearing that. I don't know. You have nothing else to do. It's like, why are you trying to get me pissed off? I want to have sex with you. I'm like, what? You are very physically attracted to this person. You don't want to waste your creative energy, but like, at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be a prune when you decide that now it's like time for me and you to go, you know, on holiday together. I don't know, just clear. I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Some of you see him talking with a microphone to someone. It's like, what is his problem? It's a mixture of things, like, so immature / emotionally / spiritually slow, a little bit behind, and then you also have, like, this added factor. Some of you, he's very attractive, and it's like, I think some of you also may be worried that he's gonna, like, get involved with more karmics. Like, I feel like you're not having trust, and you have to let go and hands off and just, like, not control this at all. Burp. Justice with the star. I mean, you did do your homework. Like, you did your homework. Like, yeah. It's like, you got accommodated a way long layover flight. That's the feeling. Like, bro, why you lay me over like that? It's a you were tempted to call your own spirit guys. Like, listen, I don't want no beef with spirit, but I don't want to come off as not gratitude, but not having gratitude. But, who booked me for this? I mean, I'm literally in the airport. Like, I can only do so much with these karmics. I'm hearing that I see you circulating with karmics in the airport. Why am I in the Matrix if I'm not in the Matrix? I'm hearing that. Oh my god. Something doesn't make sense. You feel you got, but it's like a little bit like, I pay for a first class flight. My karma, no, why am my karma getting me, like, with these karmics in this airport like this? There's not even a really nice, like, spot, so I mean, you gotta, like, explain a few things. Spirit Yelp review, maybe a little bit. It's like, ugh. I just keep hearing that. So you are just feeling cramped. You don't have any room to really at least enjoy this time of your single. Like, some of you maybe feeling very none, feeling very, very single. It's like, even if I'm single, I don't need to feel single. God, it's like, I don't have no middle ground with this. Return him. Where is he? I'm hearing that. Julia. See, yeah, Julia sees her. It's like, surprise you banging on, like, I don't know, some table top in the airport. You're starting to get rebellious. It's an energy thing. Like, you're maybe sometimes you have outbursts, but yeah, 10 of wands. I'm tired. Hey, it's like, you're gonna call your airline up. No, this is too much. Hi. Is he coming up? Is he coming up? I'm coming up. What's going on? Or like, what should I be I'm gonna get a flight not to his destination. It's like, you have to wait. Oh, the airplane gotta wait. Like, it's clear for takeoff. It's like, maybe not. Maybe I will, like, no, you're at a certain point, like, I'm gonna leave to a different destination. Or, no, I don't need to fly to him anymore. What the fuck? You're waiting for him to say, I'm ready for it to accept you. Like, for landing. So you can't take off until they say you're clear. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I think the ball is in their guide's court, honestly. Return it. I see some of you get upset. You start screaming. Oh my god, I'm hearing something about Elizabeth and Mary. I think it's a university. Mary. Tell me, like, what you're doing. I'm hearing that. Oh my god. I see something about Miami. Again, I'm hearing Cincinnati. Some of you. Oh man. This is testing you. I'll say it like that. Jesus. So, what's now? Then I see sometimes you forget it and you're just sitting in the airport eating some cheese and crackers and enjoying, like, the scene outside the window. And then it's just like, 15 years of a layover, y'all. I hear like that. I mean, what in the horror? I hear that again. That came through in the, the stack with the mattresses. I'm sorry. I see you looking out the window of the airport like this. I'm not laughing, but, you know, I'm seeing, like, a little bit of, maybe you feel like you're in spiritual incarceration, which is ironic because you're so high vibrational. It's like you feel you're living in the snow globe. And it's cute. I mean, this is nice. Thanks for the accommodation, but, like, I need to, hey, calm down. I need to see what's out there. So it's like, no matter what, like, you're willing to do something risky, like, to kind of just have some kind of change. Let's go further. The High Priestess in reverse. What is it, Isaac? At a certain point, the elevation, almost sometimes, God forbid, but you feel like it may be like, you feel like it's a curse. It's like, you're just so high vibrational. There's just not many people who can interact with you, and it's like, I just see you feeling like a bit of a Sim theme park character. What was that video game, Sim? Return it. It's like, Sims theme park. Yeah, where you make the Sim theme park and you have the rides, you build the rides out, and then the characters are, it's like my archetype, my AI archetype. Like, I'm hearing, that's it, I'm gonna be Rapunzel with dreads. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes you start getting tempted. I want to start doing spell work. I'm hearing that. Oh, man. Like, you're tempted to start doing, like, how do we say? You kind of want to do the fake third party of Gemini's 2023 yearly reading. It's like, what will get this person? Like, can I do something, like... Anyways. Maybe you've been doing, like, astral community service. It's like, you're working as a secretary. Yeah. No, okay. I'm hearing John. And for some reason, I see you hearing them. Maybe it's like you have access to their life, so, like, you're sort of, like, aware of, like... It's not like you have no access, and that's part of it. I'm seeing Scorpion. It's not like you have... In the crown. it's not like you have it's not like you don't have, like, you're still kind of interacting, if that makes sense. It says lick me. Maybe you're having physical fantasies. A cosmic volunteer. It's like, but then you're not able to be in 3D. So yeah, so I think you're in 2 timelines at once. I think you're guiding this person. That's part of it. You're a guide to them. So what's happening is you hold your energy, but then you're also like partially in their energy. So your soul, fragments of your soul and your spirit are, you're living kind of as them. Does that make sense? Like, you're a spirit guide to this person. So you're sort of like with them, if that makes sense. So you're not actually, you could be a channeler. You're not just living in this one timeline, okay? Like, and that's part of it. Is, you know, because some people we meet, yeah, I'm seeing a figure 8, I'm seeing a spiral, helix. You're not like some people you meet them and it's like, okay, I forgot about you. But some people you're like, you feel that you're almost living as them and following them, and it's because you're their guide. You're pulling them in. You're the higher vibrating twin. So you're sort of like, this way. We got to go this way. So you're kind of drawing their energy forward, if that makes sense. So you can't like forget about, I mean, you're not supposed to just like let them go. That's not the point. I'm seeing 2:02 on the clock. But yeah, I'm seeing a baby crib. You could have had a past life where literally this person was your child as well, and you could be do we have a troll? Okay. I'm just gonna step out of it. Okay. Is there like a weird, well, yeah, what's going on in the chat? But anyways, not my place. You guys just deal with that, I guess. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna do what you do. You guys are gonna do what you do. Maybe even like, you know, you're helping this person with these, maybe they have a lot of karmics, and at a certain point you're just like, why are they getting involved with these karmics? It's like, but you can't, it's like they keep getting into arguments and fights, and like somebody, they even maybe got incarcerated, and maybe that's the waiting. You have to wait on this person to you know, it's like, but you're just like, bitch, I got free time. Okay. So, you know, maybe you're protecting this person. That's what it is. So you're around this person for protection. That's why you're still in their energy field, partly. Yeah. So your energy signature remains around them. Part of your soul, I mean, your oversouls are linked, okay? So part of your soul remains like with a mother's baby bird around them. And in some ways, maybe the frustration is the shitty vibration they're dealing with. So, and you know, but yeah, you're gonna do it. I feel like you're like, oh, I'm not gonna change my life path. You know, I was born to be bred this strong for the both of us. I feel you are very strong, and this person, yeah, you guys are gonna ascend, but it is like kind of tricky. Okay, like King of Pentacles. What is? Ow! I fucking hate that. Okay. When my hair gets pulled on the microphone, especially, I don't like that shit. Don't come through here and do shit like that. Some of you here, you have a very, yeah, you have things that you need to maybe prove even, okay? Like, this is, but it's not active all the time. You know, you could be a shadow. You're working on the both sides, shadow and dark. Some of you have a strong connection to I see. So you are definitely, obviously, high priestess. I see a big green heart. And you walk a very fine line. Sometimes I think your twin has more shadow. So you are walking between dark and light. You are walking between dark and light. And you know that it's like, for instance, like a bodyguard who is on guard, but we don't always have. I'm seeing Korea, something about Korea. We don't always have something we need to tend to. It's like the Secret Service. How often really are they like needed in some situation? But they're there. That's kind of what I see. So you're here, like the majority of your time is kind of so-called standing around, but it's like you have to kind of surveil this person. You're surveilling your surveillance for this person's ascension journey. And that was the arrangement. I mean, you're high vibrating, so sometimes your twin is scared. I see that, and they want you around, and you feel that, like, even if they're pushing you away, you still feel that they want you around, and so you've remained. I see a fire here. So your twin actually, interestingly, is more in a feminine, shadow feminine. So they're not in their feminine. Hi, Angel. They're not really in their feminine. They're also really not in their masculine. So it's like there's something that you're more. I see a Chanel symbol. You are in your masculine and your feminine. This person has asked you to be by them in this lifetime in this way. Before you incarnated, you decided, and you mutually decided that this was the way it needed to happen together. That, you know, you and I see you in separation for many, many, many years. Interesting. Yeah. So. I think that you help them transmute. There are things that you assist this person. So yeah, they have a lot of shadow work. But you know, it's give and take. It's like what they're doing. You know, you have your own things. Like yeah, I keep seeing a baby crib here. Yeah. And you know what this person needs, and that's part of it. Like, you're not coming from your ego. It's not that you're keeping around this person out of ego. And I think that you've been able to decipher that. Wow, this is not someone who I'm just, you know, maybe you even shocked yourself. Like, why am I caring so much? Like, I don't care this much about nobody. I'm hearing that, except for this person. It seems like you have a lot of Scorpio, probably. With Leo, return and clear throat chakra. It's extreme. Clear it. It's intense. Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Stack 5, speaking of Emerald. And that's a true teacher, right? One who doesn't speak over the student, like lets the student make mistakes. And that's part of it. Like, you realize, like, you are the mother to this person, in a sense, on the astral. You take the womb position to this person. It's more like assistive. This person in this lifetime has the most active shadow work that they're doing. You're in a passive, clear it. You're in a passive. You're also active, but in a different way. You have a mission together, so it's like you have them where they don't have them, and it's like you're their assist. You're behind them. It's like you're the guy behind them. I see that you walk behind this person, and you see behind them. So when they're walking through their life, you are behind them, and you are their eyes on their back. That's what I see. Interesting. And you are transmuting actively, whether or not you know it on the, yeah, this is like a higher level, like, I think, conversation here, in the sense that you're not just who you are in this 3D paradigm. Like, just because we're incarnate doesn't, we're not entirely incarnated. Like, we have our soul on different planets still. We're not all just on the 3D. So your mind and your heart and your physical body, that this is a separate conversation, really. Your spirit is operating in different, you're time traveling, soul shifting. You're not just in one place. So you are heavily with this person. You're also, though, and you're watching after them, and it's because you and this person together have a major move you need to make. So you are going to, this is about your constellation. It's like a relay race. Now, okay. So let's get a little more. Stack 6. Oh, careful, dolls. Careful. Alex, are you okay, Jade? Oh, you're okay, doll. Oh, you play a little rough with him? Okay, you're okay, doll. Nah, you're alright. You okay, Alex? You guys are okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This is a matter of protecting. I'm hearing the miracle. Now, stack 6. Sticks and wands. Who's your ex? A Virgo Leo. It could be a cusp Virgo Leo. Hi, baby. Mm-hmm. This person friend-zoned you, I feel. They started to act like really different suddenly. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. They could have a lot of Gemini as well. They come off as, I don't know what I want, really, in my life. They could have also had an Empress in their life. Baby mama. Or there's something like they weren't willing to prioritize you in relation to this person. I'm hearing Sweetwater. I'm also hearing sweater weather. You and this person, like, you felt that they weren't in love with you enough. This is just to confirm who this is. You felt they weren't in love with you enough to the point, throat chakra, to the point where, by the way, in that last act, I'm seeing a guy walking with a child, or the dog actually. They're wearing matching outfits there. King of Swords in reverse, like, if those people were to meet, then you would realize your work is done. So, like, you realize, like, it's time to be now with your twin and to release the karmic. Anyhow, the Empress, the 2 of Pentacles in that way. But the 6 of Wands, return it in the way that it was intended. So probably, really quickly, sorry, it seems there's some enmeshment between stack 4 and 5. But can I get a little bit on what's the predicament of that King of Swords once this twin comes in? The Fool in reverse. There's a change to your energy with that person. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Like, someone may even move. It's very serendipitous. Something is going to transform. Clear in the crown. Oh, dolls. Now, 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Empress. It's like the timing. Of all times, right when that happened, then he comes back in. Something like that. So yeah, this other person was definitely a placeholder. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Empress. And it is part of your karma, I see. But not so much. It's more placeholder. 4 of Wands. Oh! Yeah, your ex definitely had another person that they even lived with, and they're just way too Gemini, Aquarius. They're too yang. They're not committed enough. They weren't clear enough. I don't feel this was love. It wasn't, like, you didn't feel that visceral passion. It was more intellectual. Maybe work together. I'm hearing Ronnie. It was more like a mental connection. It wasn't really like a spiritual, sexual one. Partly because I think you felt this other person was in their energy, and so they weren't really available there for you. They weren't really allowed, so-called, to be with you. They weren't in alignment really with you. They weren't involved with you. You felt spiritually there wasn't really much of a connection here with your ex in that sense. So I want to get on your current. Yeah, there was some boundary. You weren't really emotionally involved. That's what I hear. You always felt there was like some blockage or like, well, there was karma. There was another person, and that person was more like their person, and you felt that. Isaac, Angel, why are you guys barking? No. You felt they weren't available, or even interested in you at a certain point. Now here we go. Okay, this is interesting because see, here comes the Emperor. So the person you're with right now, this is your current. This is like your. Now you feel the table turn. Like now this is my Emperor. Isaac, what are you barking at, Angel? Clearing the crown. Isaac, can you come here? Come. Alex. It's for Isaac. Okay, guys, gotta hurry this. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Who wants to write? Yeah, so this person here is more, it's kind of give me the first stack. A bit of the first stack. Protective. Very protective type. Very much your type. Also very masculine and very much the type of person who you need in your life. Like, the last person was not the person you needed, and, like, they were, like, making you feel crazy and drawn out, and it wasn't good for you. You were feeling desperate. Is really what I'm getting. And you didn't like that feeling. So, but this person is the opposite. It's like, finally now I have someone to make me feel like I am an empress. Okay. So it could be overlap with the last time, but yeah, let's get now who, what if they met? Like, then what? Ooh, the empress. Okay. So what I'm getting is more your energy. Not so much how they would handle it, but like how you would appear here. I'm hearing Pinocchio. Some of you here, like, you, upon dating this new person, you maybe even found something out about this other person, and something would have become really clear to you. Like, now it's like, it's relative. Now that I'm dating this person, I see this other person very differently. Like, now that I'm dating this person, I can see myself as well as my past version with this other person in a much more clear way. And if we were to ever meet, then I would feel very different. Like, you have brought yourself back into Empress energy, having stepped away from your ex. And I see this new person is sort of like reflective for you in that way, to sort of remind you and reiterate. Like, I think that you would feel very, very, like, glow up if you were to see this person. Yeah, like, listen, it's not over. Like, you would be so much in your very high vibration here if you did bump into this person, because it's like closing, it's closure. Two of Cups. It's like, see, I did find love, and that you weren't love to me. You wasn't true love. Six of Cups. And I feel like you would actually have the sense of really strong clarity. Okay, of even like, it's like when you look back and it's like, wow, that's where I was. And in a good way, though. In a way that makes you make peace with that. You're not fighting it, and you're not, you're sort of able to see this older person in a way that, yeah, you had never seen them. Like, you have, you're gonna feel like you elevated, like you even won out over this person with something. Maybe, you know, you see this person with their person, and then it's like, you, then you, hey, Isaac, clearing the throat chakra. Then you see who they're with, and then you see your, because maybe at a certain, yeah, you're gonna, there's something that you are going to be empowered by. Shh. Hey, dolls. Alex, come here. Alex, come. Good boy. Cleared enough. It's like, I never really liked him that much anyways. Or like, I really just need to get into my Empress. Like, this is about you also realizing and having confirmation that the person you're with now